Manolo, is everybody ready though?
Yes.
Yeah, let's roll.
But I just want to know though, are you ready though?
Oh my god, I'm so late. I need to put toast in my mouth.
But are you ready though? Is what I'm saying. Like, should I
Nope.
start?
Yeah.
Probably should fucking start the goddamn stream.
But are you ready though?
I'm gonna knock your teeth out.
All I'm asking, I just want to make sure that everybody's ready. Are you ready though?
No, I'm ready.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but are you ready though?
I'm gonna shoot you.
Are you ready?
You know what? I'm not ready. I'm gonna go take a dump for 5 hours.
All I'm asking, I just want to make sure that everybody's ready. Are you ready?
I fucking hear it in the background now. God damn it, Deco.
So how is everybody today? We are starting off with the Duel Academy roleplay. I am Summoner Blue. I am here with these fucks, and we are going to be playing as a Yu-Gi-Oh based D&D situation here that is not a typical D&D situation. We are going to be, it's mostly a story-driven and character-driven experience instead of a combat-driven experience, as I've gone off on lengths saying in the past couple of weeks. We have with us Anthony Skull Collector, who is over here on the black corner, playing Magnus.
I'm going to. Who did that?
Me, you never gave yourself a last name.
I
Don't
don't.
you remember
Magnus the Red, Magnus.
Why am I Magnus the Red?
Remember the
You have
know
to
it's Magnus.
give yourself a last name, or you're gonna be Magnus forever,
Okay, fuck. I'll think of one. Keep doing your thing.
and then you'll have a brother named Luigi Magnus.
Shh, fucking kill yourself.
We have J. Kim Kitty here, who is playing the lovely Jessica Ashford.
Hi.
We have William D. Willow, who is going to be playing, of course, our resident weeb, Mikoto Yamaguchi.
I have crippling depression.
Dunk the nerd in the toilet.
And the volcano.
No,
And then
that's-
finally we have this schmuck Warrior Red, Matt, who is going to be playing the man in the man with the plan, Tobias Crow. Actually, it's a pretty good name. It's growing me.
The resident Dungeon Dice Monster Pro, and who is not actually a moderator on the YouTube chat, but you know.
You're not allowed to be. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
YouTube
well,
chat. I guess you're not. I guess I had the foresight to not let you be that. So it says
So,
I can put you in timeout though, so that's pretty cool.
So, Jake, I just gave up.
My dream.
It says that I can put you in timeout, so that's pretty good.
I always
So
wanted to be in timeout.
at least I can say that three of you have your characters down. One of you couldn't even be bothered to make a freaking last name.
Magnus.
You're going with Prospero. All right.
It's fine. His character is just one giant reference.
All right then. You can be Prospero, I guess, if you want to go that deep in the fucking rabbit hole.
It's a giant reference that only me and Skull and probably a few of the random fans who play Warhammer understand.
Yeah, I'm looking at a bunch of my fucking books, but I'm not seeing any. Well, I mean, you could be Magnus Dick. Apparently, I have a dick in my bookcase.
Our friend the Living Nightmare, who you all know as Nightshade, says here, did you call him Crow because he looks like he's holding a crowbar?
Oh my god, I'd actually never.
This is your crowbar, Mr. Crowbar.
I didn't know, but that's actually amazing. I actually just looking at Ruby, but you know.
All right. So with all that being said, we're gonna be starting the actual stuff just in pretty short amount of time. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes to make sure everybody can join in. I'm going to go to the Discord right now and let people know that we are live. I went over to the chat instead of the dark chat, so I'm gonna go back to it now, and they're gonna make fun of me.
Oh.
And now I'm back. So we are gonna be
Whoa.
going over to the actual chat. I'm gonna let everybody know that we are live on the channel, boys. We did it. And I'm going to go back over to the Yu-Gi-Oh DARP chat, because we are going to be primarily using the Yu-Gi-Oh DARP chat on the Discord, so that we don't flood up the Discord with just stuff from Yu-Gi-Oh, like we've already flooded this chat with Yu-Gi-Oh memes. My favorite being, of course, the Obama. Sorry, David, I'm sending you off to the Shadow Realm.
I'm just saying, you're right. We shouldn't have Yu-Gi-Oh memes here. We need like cinema snob memes.
Oh yeah, and Emerald wanted me to remind Tobias Crow that he was voted most likely to bomb the school.
I call his prejudice against what I'm usually playing. I don't know what you're talking about. My charm is actually perfectly fine now.
Now. Yes, Tobias Crow had a bit of a change because he really wanted to change his passive stats. So now instead of having a decent knowledge, since it didn't really make sense with his character not knowing anything about the game, he's gonna have Instinct 15, Knowledge 1, and Charm 14 instead of Knowledge having like the 10 or 15 it had.
Yeah, since never really played this game before, it makes more sense now.
Okay. Now, at this point, you can all assume that everything that has happened already has happened. Everything we have talked about has happened. So like your backstories with your fathers and with your brothers and with your everybody, like everything that you guys have already told me, which is to say how you guys had got your decks, what kind of decks you guys used, how you guys acted or played before you came to the academy, and everything that happened before you did like the duels to get you in. Everything like that has already happened. You've already got your acceptances. You've been told what dorms you're gonna be in. So good luck with that, guys. You were told like what dorms you're gonna be in. That's great. That's wonderful. So you might be wondering, chat, like what could possibly happen to these stalwart heroes? What could they possibly have happened to them that would set them in any sort of situation to meet each other? They all seem like they're very different people, don't you think? And remember, students, no sacrifices in the first day, please, says Underworld Gaming. No sacrificing to the volcano god on day 1, guys.
Oh.
Sacrifice.
Save that shit. Save that shit until like. Save that shit until like the day before exams, whenever you have to pray for your fucking grades. The volcano god doesn't want sacrifices for no reason. You have to give him something to do. Okay, looks like we just got a Midnight Devon. Hey, Tara just joined. Just donated $2. How are you doing over there? How are you doing over there, Midnight Devon? Tara, thank you very much. What did you actually say during that is what I want to know. I'm gonna go and check really
Random
quick.
draw against Copland. He
She
knows
didn't
what he
say
did.
anything. She did not say anything.
We're already starting to pile the things against you. The chat is arrayed against you, but
Hey,
will you survive?
Matt,
He
Matt.
knows what he did. Okay, so the first duel that Tobias Crow goes up against, his opponent will have a destiny draw. Not to mention, he also got the $1 from Emerald yesterday as well. So,
Hey, that was $1. That's
so
not
he has
$2
one.
for you.
So if one more dollar goes against Crow, he will have 2 duelists having destiny draws against him. This is
Or you
gonna
guys
be
could help
fun,
me.
guys.
You guys could help me out. I'm a newbie.
Oh, we could help you out, but we think you're a serial killer.
Already getting cucked, says Formal Hot.
Oh my God, Formal hot in the Discord.
I'm going back to Dungeon Dice Monsters. I hate this. This new draw bullshit.
All right, with that lovely introduction that we have gotten into this, how do you guys think what do you guys think? Should we go ahead and start things up here?
No, I think we should beat around the bush for another 2.5 hours.
I mean, we
Yeah,
could beat around the bush
that'd
for
be
6
great.
more minutes and start at 6:30, I guess.
No, let's start. Love God, let's start.
Okay. Making sure everybody knows we are in the DARP chat on the Discord, which means we will not be able to hear or see anything you guys are saying. At least I won't be looking at the Discord that much. They will probably do whatever they want to. I don't care what they do. We all have the YouTube chat up, okay.
I just saw the pic that was posted. I should have muted.
Batley Battle, Illuminati School, Student Card, Magnus, Date of birth, yes.
Oh my
Issued hesitantly. Okay, that
So
needs to
this-
go, that needs to go in the
Sounds like
that
it.
needs to go in the exact that needs to go in the stream really quick.
It really does.
That
Nature
needs
is
that needs to
beautiful.
be shown. That needs to be immortalized in video form really quick. Hold on a second, guys. Hot, you have exactly like 30 seconds to stop me from putting this in the video if you don't want it there.
Only good things are happening.
The freaking student ID. So yes, of course we have our first bit of art, guys. We have Batley Battle, Illuminati School, student card, ID, Magnus, date of birth, yes, issued hesitantly.
Where the fuck is this at?
So
Oh, dark.
I kind of want to make that an actual thing and hand that to you.
I kind of want to make
Do
it so
it.
his last name's Magnus again.
My name's not Magnus
Ah.
Magnus. I changed it because I gave up on life and trying to be original.
But it looks like your student ID does say Magnus.
Hey, guess what? Fuck you. Change that.
All
Seems like
right.
we had some errors on the printing.
Let's do something.
A lot of errors.
Let's do something. This is fine. Do.
All right. Just up my laptop so I can sort of look at the chat.
This one, I believe.
FOMO, for God's sake.
There we go. So, you did get something else, Magnet. You got something else in the mail. There you go. There's your student ID.
For fuck's sake.
It had a printing error on it, so it's basically useless.
I'll keep it.
Here's your student ID. Don't worry. I'll lock it down. I'll lock it down on your desk for you.
Now it's
It actually it does say issued hesitantly.
There you go. It's perfect.
God damn it. Fine, it's there now.
All right. And now
God
that
damn it.
that's been taken care of, because we needed to make sure that was taken care of, everyone. I mean, let's just be honest
if
here.
it's-
We couldn't leave you without your student ID.
If I want it at a goddamn angle, I will be at a fucking angle. Leave my shit alone. I will turn,
All right.
I will very smallly askew all of your shit. Will keep off my desk.
With
I
that
don't want
being
people
said,
messing with my stuff.
and that was great. So, everyone, I believe it's time for you to start your epic adventure. You just finding a good place to put it, buddy?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it so he's looking down at it.
That's why he's disappointed.
It all came together wonderfully.
Everything came together, guys.
It's already got a good start.
All right. So, with that being said, Tobias, Jessica, Magnus, I'm definitely not zooming in on your Mikoto. You've all been accepted into the illustrious Duel Academy. You've chosen to come to this academy for your own reasons, those reasons which have not really been stated that well, but maybe it's for power, because you know, dueling in this world is one of the three pillars of society next to finance and politics. Maybe it's because you wanted to reconnect with old memories of family. Maybe it's because you are really good at the game and you just want to further your career. Or maybe it's because maybe it's because you realize that Dungeon Dice Monsters doesn't pay the fucking bills.
It'll come around in a few years.
No matter what you have learned, no matter what you have seen, you've all gathered to take your exams. Your exams go well. Each of you, maybe you didn't play the best. Maybe you made a couple of, oh god, why'd you name it that? Maybe you didn't play the best. Maybe you didn't You didn't know what all the cards did in your deck. Maybe some one thing or another happened. Maybe you just didn't have enough win-losses behind your belt before going to this. But you were all put into your own dorms. Jessica Ashford, our preparatory school student, you were put into Obelisk Blue. Of course, that's kind of like the reason most kids go to preparatory school in the first place. It's like we need to have a leg up on everyone else. Magnus, oh, you were Magnus Prospero. You were sent into Raw Yellow because even though you have got a lot of duels under your belt and you have a pretty decent win-loss record at this point, as soon as you start the academy, that shit gets wiped clean, and only the highest anybody who doesn't go to preparatory school has is Raw Yellow that they can join, at least right away. Makoto Yamaguchi. You have not played this game in literally years. You brought your old cards, which you knew pretty decently. You knew how to play these cards. It was ingrained in your memories. You really wanted to show what they could do, but you didn't have anything really impressive to them because of all your several years old cards. You dueled pretty well, but you didn't have anything out of the ordinary. They put you in Slifer Red. And finally, Tobias Crow, you got given a really good deck by your brother, who was a pro duelist. You came in, impressed everybody with your cards, but you didn't really know how to use them. You kind of whenever you had a card that said roll a dice, you kind of just like threw a dice at your opponent and hoped that it would work. I'm playing.
That was the best part, honestly.
You knocked out one of the proctors, and they were just like, you know what? I mean, you're fine. I'm playing. But
oh, that's clever, Jake. Good on you. Good on you.
What did he do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck?
Anyway, don't worry about
What
it.
did he do? The
Don't
fuck
worry
did he do?
about it,
No.
Don't worry about it though.
It's what didn't I do?
I already know you changed the thing that the volcano demands a sacrifice. I don't know what else you've done though.
I didn't change its name though. I changed its description. So you have to
Yeah,
stay over it
so
to see it.
Yeah, it doesn't show up right away,
Oh,
which
God.
is why I thought it was clever. So, 5 points to Gryffindor.
There's no fucking Griffin.
Either
You're
way,
more of a Slytherin, aren't you?
Yes.
I think.
you all go through your exam. You all go through your exams pretty well. You all get sent your invitations and your tickets to board this big luxury cruiser heading to the island. However, for reasons beyond the four of your control, maybe there was a problem with the rail system. Maybe there was a problem with traffic. Maybe there was a problem with something. You're all late to make it to the boat.
Or the White Rabbit distracting me.
You're
this
way
point.
too down to have a white rabbit.
At this point, the four of you from your respective areas rush toward where the boat's supposed to be. Jessica Ashford, you rush out from your daddy's chauffeur that he gave you. You jump out from it and you rush over toward the thing because you can't take the company plane to Duel Academy. Your dad's using it right now. Your dad's using the plane, and like your dad's body double's using the other plane. You can't use either of them.
How unfortunate.
It sounds like someone's having connection issues.
Someone's having connection issues?
Could have been trouble because of the plane.
Is someone having connection issues?
Yeah, Jake.
I just did.
Oh, okay.
You were in the middle of for some reason you were all late. Silence. For
Okay.
some reason.
I
the
just let you
Discord,
know
everything
that that you rushed out, that you were rushing out from your daddy's chauffeur. You couldn't take the family plane to Duel Academy. Your father's using it right now, and your father's body double's using the other one. You can't use either of them right now.
Oh God, I'm so late. I have a piece of toast in my mouth.
You literally had to stop somewhere to get that toast. That's why you're late.
Exactly. I needed the toast to be appropriately late. I've been practicing just like my animes.
Anyway. And Magnus, Mikoto, and Tobias, you guys rush off. You guys rush off mainly from the subway or a taxi or something, because like neither of you have chauffeurs. None of you have planes you could take anyway.
Yeah,
Why
probably
doesn't everybody
somebody
have
on
a chauffeur
bus.
though?
You fucking.
But
My brother.
you all make your way toward the docks where the cruiser should be. At this point, you all, every one of you, make it to the pier as you watch the cruiser sail off into the distance.
Oh.
It is far off from you right now. It's not a speck in the ocean, but it is rather small off in the ocean. You find that there are several people still kind of over near where the piers are. You're not sure if any of them are actually students or actually family members or anything of anyone. You look over and you see each other. You see that several people who are about as young as you, perhaps even 3 of them other than you, are also gathered at the pier looking out. You see that there are several people off a little bit of a distance away on the pier that look slightly official. They have nice sunglasses and suits on. Perhaps one of them has something they can say if you would like to go and speak with them. Does anyone want to go and try to Does anyone want to go and try to speak with these nice men?
The boat left without a lot of us.
I didn't know boats could leave without me.
Are you real?
This is a mistake. I'm gonna go talk to those guys and get everything sorted out.
There are these 2 guys over here, down the dock a little bit. Don't worry about their names.
And they look official.
I'm gonna go get everything sorted out with these guys.
I've
This is
gotta
obviously just a prank from Dad, right?
I gotta watch this happen.
I mean,
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you sure that's a? Oh, wait.
Maybe if you weren't upside down all the time, someone would listen to you, Makoto.
Oh, hold on. There you go.
Good. Are you sure it's a good idea?
You see these two well-dressed men just kind of standing over beside one of the docks as you see what appears to be a yacht kind of pulling into the dock with them as they're just kind of standing there.
Excuse me, sirs.
This is going to be funny, if nothing else.
The 2 men look over toward the girl who are calling to them. They look out and they uncross their arms as they look forward. The yacht appears. The yacht is now been backed fully up into the dock behind them.
We're supposed to be going to Duel Academy, and I think this is just a bad joke, but the boat left without me.
without a lot of us, actually.
They look off towards you. As they look towards you, they just kind of look to each other. They put their fingers up to their ears. You guys see that they do have earpieces on as one of them steps forward. As they do, respective Duel Academy students, can you please show your student IDs, please?
Oh yeah, sure. I got this ID. It says Magnus on it.
I was about to go lock it back down, you son of a.
Can you present your student IDs?
Of course.
IDs, right?
Do the 4 of you show off your IDs?
Yeah. I'm not sure
I'm,
what the
I'm the last one too. It's clear I have something to say, but I'm just not saying it, and then I just kind of shakingly show my ID.
Shut up and be upside down.
Cruelty.
The 4 of you show off your IDs. They look at them. Your IDs, by the way, they show your name, they show your grades, they show your win-loss records, they show your card rank, As they look at them, he just kind of looks over to his friend, just gives a bit of a nod, and looks back to you guys. We had heard there were several students who were late for the boat. I presume that is the four of you.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it left without me. I mean, I'm Jessica Ashford. Boats don't leave without me.
He gives you a slight bow as you say this. He's just like, "My apologies, ma'am, but the boat had to leave on time. Punctuality is key."
Punctuality. I guess I shouldn't have stopped for the toast.
As this happens, you guys notice the two of them he kind of steps back over toward his friend. He puts his fingers back up to his ear, talking into his earpiece, and then steps back. All right, he hands you all back your student IDs.
Yeah.
Luckily, we did prepare this vessel just for this type of occasion. We'll be setting sail in half an hour.
Huh. I guess this happened before.
He motions to his friend beside him. Please hand off any onboard luggage to my colleague here, and he'll be sure to bring it onto the ship. Yeah, I'll do all of that myself. He just stares at this guy. I'll help him. He motions to the four of you to hand off your bags so that they can take that onto the ship.
All right.
I don't carry my own stuff. Where's my chauffeur?
Your chauffeur has finally caught up to you because you bolted off toward the pier. He is carrying two long duffel bags and a purse.
Who the
and of course he has like one of those pulling suitcases behind him as well. Of all your shit.
Yeah, that's just my carry-on stuff. I guess because we're late, I can't bring everything. But I mean, that'll get me through a few days.
God dang it.
I mean, they don't seem so bad. Maybe.
Are you all going to hand off your luggage towards these men as they put them onto the yacht?
I suppose. I don't see
Again,
why
being
not.
the last one.
I mean, I'd give him one of my bags, but not giving him my bags full of Dungeon Dice Monster things.
Of course, those are far too valuable.
Aren't
Do
you
you
bad?
see this
Clearly.
one instinct? I give them everything except the stuff I carry on me at all times, like my duel deck.
You all keep
I
your
have all my
decks.
things.
You all keep like a small bag unless you decide not to. At this point, the two of them they start. One of them stays by the entrance to the yacht at all times as one brings up the stuff. Then the other returns, stands where he was at, brings up stuff, return. You see they have a pretty good system about things over here. As the four of you kind of stand around waiting, they said they're gonna set sail in about half an hour, guys. At this point, do you guys want to look around the pier at all? You guys want to talk
Yes.
amongst each other? Do you guys what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna nervously look around the pier because things seem weird.
I'm gonna go on the boat. Where's like their mini bar? I want some free soda.
You want to go ahead head on to ship, John?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
On the ship, John.
You kind of watch as they start carrying stuff on. You just make your way up onto ship, John. What about the three of you?
Is there just like a printed name on the side of it that says Shipchan?
No,
Well,
the name on the side of it is apparently Lady of the Lake.
Neat.
I mean, that's just as bad, so I guess it's fine.
I mean, he would look around a little bit since we have half an hour.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
chill
what
on the
about
boat.
what about you, Magnus? Mikoto and Tobias are looking around. Do you want to look around? Do you want to talk to these two fucks?
I'm gonna go chill on the boat. It's a free yacht ride.
All right.
It's just a yacht ride with 4 people instead of an entire fucking class. Fuck it. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Tobias and Mikoto, you guys start looking around the pier. As you guys do, what are your passive instincts?
Passive instinct. Let's see. I think it's 10. Let me double check. Yeah, 10.
And what about you, Tobias?
Instinct. It is. Oh, I was looking at Jake's. I don't want that one. My instinct is a 15.
Okay. Luckily, both of you have pretty impressive instinct. The two instinctual people actually stayed off the boat, which is good. As you guys begin to look around, you notice that you see what appears to be several other people back at the dock that had the Academy ship leave from. You see that there are two people just kind of standing over there. You guys want to head back over toward there and let them know what's going on? Do you want to just wait here? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go over there. Like, yeah, they took my bag, but it mostly had clothes anyway. That's replaceable. I have my wallet and ID and all that on me.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to head back over toward where the Academy ship was? Toward where the Academy dock, where these two people are standing?
Yeah. Excuse me.
You see what appears to be two people standing over by the Academy dock. One of them looks very worried. You see that there is a girl and an older man. The older man is wearing a suit. The girl is wearing an Academy uniform, like all of you. Well, you guys don't have to be wearing your Academy uniform, but this one, she's an eager beaver apparently.
To be bigger, Deco, you can hold Alt while you're hovering over them.
I don't want to hold Alt. Fuck you.
Because you could zoom in and out that way.
Zoom in and out. Bing. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Deep. But you see these two over at the Academy docks. What do you want to do, Tobias? You notice these people as well.
I'll approach, but I won't really say anything.
Just kind of stand behind Makoto, just like, you be social. Ugh.
He'll just say, like, all right, let's see what happens.
Again, Makoto, you notice that that the girl looks rather flustered by the fact that the ship is gone, whereas the older gentleman does not seem to be worried too much.
Excuse me, are you two with the Duel Academy?
The girl looks behind you. You see that she is a raw yellow. As she looks back, she's like, "Oh, yes, we are. The ship and it's gone."
Gone?
The ship and it's gone, and
Gone.
Yeah, that's not
God,
gone.
not.
This gun? What? What about gun?
She's just like looking off toward like the ocean. The ship is at this point like a tiny speck in the distance, and she looks like she's about to cry. She's like, eh.
Have you been to Duel Academy before, or?
No, this is my first year. I came with my brother, and motions over toward the older gentleman behind her. He just kind of gives a bit of a wave and smiles. Like, yo.
It's your first time too?
What was that?
Is this your first time too?
Talking to the brother? Did you say that to the brother?
Am I cutting out?
You didn't say anything after I said that. Did you say that to the brother?
Yeah, I did say yes multiple times. Am I cutting out?
Yeah, you're fine. now.
It's fine.
The brother looks to you. He's just like, it's not my first time to the academy. No.
Can I ask something?
My brother's actually supposed to be starting as a teacher there.
Well, then you would know more than me. He points to the ship. Is that
He points. You point off toward the yacht. He looks past you toward the yacht. He looks at it. Looks back to his sister. Well, it seems as if there is a way for you all to get to the island. I was starting to worry.
I mean, is this normal?
He shrugs. I only just became a teacher. This year. I don't know a lot about their protocols.
That doesn't bode well with me.
He just kind of shrugs. I was actually pretty worried she wouldn't make it to school. I myself can get there any time, but you students need to be there before the day ends. Otherwise, you won't be able to get through the entrance ceremony.
Yeah.
The entrance ceremony is very important, young man.
Well, I mean, if your ship, I'll feel a bit safer.
Moves over to his sister and gives her a very hearty pat on the back, and she's just like, eh. I'm sure everything will be fine as long as you follow these gentlemen here.
If you're confident about it.
Yeah, yep, all right. She seems to accept that very easily. As she just kind of walks over toward the two of you, just kind of like puts her hand behind her head, and just like starts like looking like she's fine. She starts patting onto her side. She looks like she's lost something. She starts patting herself down like and then turns back to him. He's holding up a small purse and her deck box as he hands them over to her. Yeah. He hands her stuff and then just looks to you all. If the Academy has given you all a boat, I'd suggest you all get on it.
What about you?
I'll just wait here. I don't have to be in the entrance ceremony after all. I was planning on skipping it anyway, to be honest. It was boring whenever I had to sit through it whenever I was in the Academy.
So you're not gonna come?
I have a few things to take care of. He's kind of the reason we were late. He just smiles.
I see.
Well,
Alright.
Tell her I said hi, I guess. Aw, you don't have to worry about remembering her name. I don't. As he starts walking off.
I really am not liking this. He checks his pocket, feels his wallet in one pocket, feels his money in a different pocket, because he has that muggable face. He knows it.
You have a very punchable and stabbable
You keep all your bills in your shoe.
Yeah, I keep the bills in my shoe and have the wallet have like a $5 bill or something, so it seems like I'm just poor.
Jeez. So you two ready to go back?
Yes, and she just kind of gives the two of you a bow. Thank you very much.
Promised myself I'd do that. All right.
My name is Tessa.
Makoto.
She looks at Tobias. Tobias just stares into the void.
He's just like, call me Crow.
All right,
So edgy.
Makoto, Crow, do you guys want to take her back to Shipchan?
Don't want to, but going to.
Party on Shipchan.
Wee.
Everyone's invited except for that guy. Fuck you, Makoto.
As you all make your way back toward the two people at the ship, and they look to the two of you saying that, hey, they put all your stuff on board. That's great. Oh, I see you found another Academy student. Can you please show us your ID? She steps forward, shows off ID. She steps back. They nod. They walk forward. They give her back the ID. Good job. Everything's good all around. She doesn't seem to have any big amounts of luggage. So they just kind of motion toward the way up onto the ship. Do you guys want to head on?
Yeah.
Hesitantly, of course, being the last one again, and still looking around, hopeful that like maybe someone's like coming from a helicopter going, the real ride is over here.
The real ride is over here. What are you talking about? Don't worry
Look
about
to the
it.
heavens for a helicopter. A bird flies by and poops on you.
Yeah, you look up for a helicopter, you just get pooped on. As all of you get up onto the ship, at this point, Jesse, Magnus,
Adventure!
Indeed.
the two of you had stepped onto the ship a little bit ahead of time. Jesse, you start looking around. You notice that this is a pretty nice yacht. It's not the best yacht you've ever been on.
I mean, it's like, 2 out of 5.
I'd say it's around 3 out of 5. It's a very average yacht.
Yeah, an average yacht for normal people is a 2 for me.
No, it's not an average yacht for normal people. It's an average yacht for you.
Oh, okay then. Alright, yeah, then 3. Alright.
It's a very average yacht. These guys obviously are with the Academy or they're mobsters. And
Well, they couldn't possibly be that first thing you said.
Academy? Yeah, they're in Academy. So, as you stepped onto here, you notice that it's a pretty nice place. There are several more of these kind of very well dressed gentlemen on the ship. There are a couple more of these kind of well-dressed gentlemen onto the ship as they kind of give both of you a bow coming up onto it and kind of motion you over toward where the bar and the lounge are.
Gotta get used to this.
Do you guys wish to
I'm
head?
used to better, but this is alright.
Do you guys wish to head past these two toward the lounge, or you guys want to try to go to the bar and see if you can actually drink anything? What do you want to do? Freaking crazy 15-year-old.
I am going to.
You're not there yet.
Oh.
I'm talking to Magnus and Jesse right now.
You're gonna go
I'm gonna grab Magnus and try and tug him along. Let's go get fizzy soda.
Okay. Don't tug me though.
You guys head off toward the bar. As you head off toward the bar, the well-dressed thugs like go over toward the luggage. They start kind of taking it off into rooms and stuff for you and things of that nature. They're nice. They're nice, well-dressed thugs. Guys. Don't worry about that.
Smooth.
Everything's fine. At this point, you notice that there is somebody sitting behind the bar, kind of lazily pouring a drink for himself. As he looks over to you guys, he looks very, I guess, unimpressed to see all of you. He just kind of puts his sunglasses down and then pushes them back up. As you see, the bartender.
Bartender, huh?
Definitely a bartender.
Bartender.
Yeah, he's fine.
He does not look suspicious whatsoever.
He has a Hawaiian shirt. He
have
has a
any,
drink in his hand. He just
soda?
looks to you guys, just like, "What's up?" As he's just like, "Oh, if it isn't the late academy students, what can I get for you?"
Sparkly soda.
Sparkling soda. All right, let's see what I have here. He turns around. You notice most of the things he have are, again, you would notice especially Jessica. Most of the stuff he has behind him is liquor and wines and things of that nature. You know, because of your father's parties and work and just the wine cellar that you guys have. This guy does not have a lot of kid friendly things, but obviously he's with the academy, so it's fine with
This
your
is
one instinct.
obviously an academy friendly ship with alcohol for students.
Hey. I know what you said. Sparkling soda. You meant Blue Eyes white wine.
How did he know who they were, Emerald? I mean, because he's with the academy. Also, people have been coming up and down his ship, and they told him that there were some late students. Don't worry, man.
Don't worry about it though.
That's how he knows.
It's perfectly normal.
But he looks to you guys. He just kind of reaches down. He pulls up two large bottles of two very different colored drinks, a purple and an orange. As he just points to them. Sparkling orange soda, sparkling grape soda.
Grape soda.
Orange.
He just gives both of you like the finger guns, just like, "I like your style." Make me crack open both of them, I see.
Well, I mean, it's your job, right?
He gave you a thumbs up, like, "Yep, definitely my job."
Yeah.
As he
God, manservants are the best.
As he uncorks both of the bottles and pours the two of you nice little shot glasses full of drink and puts the bottles beside you.
Thanks.
Basically, just like, if you guys want more, there they are. Or you can ask him to pour you some. It doesn't matter. He's chill about it. He's the bartender, of course.
Do I have tip money?
Oh yeah, you definitely have tip money.
All right, we're gonna give him an absurd tip.
He just looks to it. He pushes his glasses back up and just gives a smile. "Well, thank you.
Well, I mean, you did an alright job.
I'll bring out
$100
the It's like, "I'll bring out the sparkling strawberry next."
You're amazing.
Gives you a finger gun and then just kind of takes the tip and walks back to his the larger glasses, where he just looks like he's cleaning one and sits down and just gets lazy about it.
So how long are they gonna be knocked out for the rest of the game?
Oh no,
Don't worry about
this is soda. They're drinking soda. It's fine. It's around this time though that Makoto, Toby, and Tessa, the three of you, make your way onto the ship. as you see the two identical people in front of you messing with luggage and things. The two from the pier walk up behind both of you as they have taken up the planks to get up onto it and everything of that nature. They look back toward the ship. They're like waving off to somebody to like get ready to actually set things going. They look back to you and they say that it's around 10 minutes until they set sail. So that's good to hear. The two in front of you motion you guys off toward the lounge and toward the bar. You guys look off toward the bar as you notice the other two academy students are over at the bar.
I feel like the fucking bottles are all half empty.
Oh boy.
They seem to have some bottles beside of them. There's a bartender back there just kind of lounging in a chair cleaning a glass.
You just hear from the girl, what if we mixed the sodas?
I like your gumption.
I like your gumption.
Let's do this.
He's gonna bite his lower lip, go hug a wall, and do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Solitaire with his deck.
I guess I'll approach.
You want to head over to the lounge then, Makoto?
He just wants a corner, I think, in the lounge.
I'm gonna hug like one of the walls, have my back pressed against it on the ground, in case I need to jump off the ship.
Jesus fucking Christ! You're just the funnest man in a party.
What about you, Toby? Where are you gonna head?
Where'd that one girl go, Tessa?
She's just kind of back behind you. She's looking off toward the lounge where Makoto just kind of sits back near an overly large window in case he needs to jump.
Weird.
She just kind of looks back to you, looks back to him, looks back to you.
Shrug. I guess I'll head over. Like, might as well. A little bit thirsty.
All right, so you head off to the bar just as the boss, the bartender, brings out the sparkling strawberry and puts it on the counter.
Now we're talking.
Yes,
Tessa just kind of gets
strawberry.
in the area between the lounge and the bar. As he notices you guys have been mixing the drinks, he just kind of like shrugs and like puts down the sparkling strawberry and then notices Toby as he looks over. Another academy student. We have a lot more than last year, that's for sure.
Well, I guess that's a bit of a problem.
And it just shows how laid back the academy is. It doesn't matter, we'll get you there.
Thanks.
You want a drink?
Yeah, I actually didn't think the boat would leave without me.
I don't see why it should have. It should have waited.
Exactly, they would have been getting all these tips, but now they're yours.
I appreciate it. He's just like, all right, cool. I'll take all of them.
Do you have any coffee?
Coffee. He looks over toward the side. You actually do see that he has a regular, just kind of like a regular coffee maker. He just like looks over to it. Like, I guess I could spark it up. How do you like it?
Black.
Like my soul. I knew you were gonna fucking say it. As he just gives you a finger gun, like, all right, and he heads off toward making some coffee.
Yuck. The only good coffee is when it's like drowned in cream and you get whipped cream and you spray a little on top and then you put a cherry and it's like, oh my god, so good.
That's
I
why
like
it's not
it.
really coffee, is it?
Tessa walks over to the bar and looks over at Magnus and Jesse and just like, were you late too?
Hi, yeah, I was late.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I had toast. I was trying to be fashionably late, but then the boat actually left.
I was trying to be
I'm
fashionably late.
I'm not exactly sure where your plan went wrong.
I don't know either. Boats don't leave without me.
Yeah. Clearly. But hey, it worked out, right?
She looks over at the sparkling strawberry. She just like motions to the man. May I? He comes back, puts down another shot glass, gives her a finger gun, and then goes back to the coffee. Like, got you.
Oh man, strawberry, good choice.
Huh, he's pretty good at this.
Oh, he
I
must
know,
have
right?
years of experience, I guess, working with the academy. And nothing else.
Although there is a lot of alcohol back there.
Yeah, there is. I'm like a little confused about that, but
I mean, their staff isn't there.
Yeah, it's probably for them.
We really like alcohol. I'm kidding.
We're all crippling alcoholics here.
we have to work with kids and their cards all day.
I mean, the least they could do is make a story like, "Oh, this is for the teachers. We usually have teachers ride."
Shut up, you.
Quiet, you. You're not part of our bar talk.
You're not part of our bar talk.
And I guess
I love how they turned you upside down.
I guess I'll also look.
I'm gonna see
I'll
how
look at
long it takes
him
me
as
to
well.
draw Zombie World.
You'll look over at Makoto.
Yeah, it's like, hey, aren't you gonna get a drink too?
Huh? Who are you talking to?
I'm not thirsty.
Shrug.
It's obvious there's more to it than that.
Well, I don't have any instinct, so I wouldn't know.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to? They both
who are you
haven't
talking-
even noticed.
Yeah,
No,
good.
the other
Who
kid
are
that
you
was with us.
talking to?
There was another. Oh my God! There was another kid, wasn't there?
Was there?
That just
I don't
point
know.
over with his thumb.
Oh, where'd you come from?
Are you like a ninja?
I've been here the whole time.
No, I've just been here. I've been working on my deck a bit.
Oh, come on, do it at the park. Here,
Hey, come
have
on.
some sparkling strawberry mixed with orange.
Mixed with gray.
No, thanks. I'm really not thirsty.
Nah, come on over, man. I'm gonna get up.
Tessa looks over at Mikoto as he's saying he's not thirsty. Looks back over toward Jesse. Can I have some of that?
Oh, sure.
As if trying to distract Jesse.
I'm gonna go up and
Oh
like,
man,
I'm
you're
gonna go
already
pick
in
him
your
up.
uniform?
Yeah, I was actually pretty nervous about today. I was really happy about it, and it's really nice, and I like it.
Yeah, it's great they had another boat ready. I think it was because they knew I was coming and I was gonna be fashionably late.
You
That's
know,
probably
I'm
it,
sure
yep.
you know,
Bartender's just
that-
like, that's probably it. Yep.
I
just assumed the world has
been laid out for me.
As Makoto's cold sweating as he wants to say something but bites his lower lip instead.
It's probably
So
it.
I'm
You're
gonna
right.
So I'm gonna go over to the sad small man in the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. It's like, come on, you.
As Jess and Tessa are drinking their mixed drinks. By the way, you guys have been drinking the drinks for quite a while. They're not alcoholic.
That's fine.
Awesome.
I asked for juice.
It's fine. I'm just hyper focused. I'll drink when I'm done with this.
You messed up that card stack over there.
Yeah. I see.
Some of them are
I
upside
need
down.
I need to focus on this.
And what helps you focus more than like large amounts of caffeine in your guts?
You guys see one of the men walk over and he's just like, "Are you kids seasick?"
Maybe. I mean, no. Yes. Maybe. I'll just go over here. He starts trying to
Crawling in
Delicate-
my crawl. He just kind of looks to you. He's just like, "All right, if you have any stomach problems, let us know." He just walks off.
I'm just gonna shrug. I tried.
You know,
Ship-chan is
since I've been drinking coffee for a little bit, I might need to use the
As you
bathroom.
try walking away, he kind of pulls at your sleeve a little bit.
Why is everyone tugging at my stuff today?
The two of you, as you do grab and tug on his sleeve, you look back to see Makoto. Makoto, you look at him. As you feel the ship begin to go, one of the men comes back and says, "We're setting sail. Everyone hold on to your drinks."
Yeah!
As he sees that they're moving, kind of holds onto the railing for a second, then like, never mind. It's a bit too late. Even probably just paranoid again.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Did you change your mind on the drink?
Oh, paranoia is really a good way to play this game, I guess.
The bartender comes over to you and he hands off the coffee that he made for you, Toby.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I mean,
Black, the house special.
As he
Thank you very much.
as he looks to Anthony's eyes to see if he's like getting tired or sleepy.
What is there something in my what? Is there something in my teeth? What?
Well, it doesn't seem like you're drugged.
Why would I be drugged?
It doesn't seem like you're drugged.
No reason. I guess I could use a little coffee, I guess.
Smell my coffee.
You look like you need a lot more than just coffee, but I guess it's a start.
Do the two of you want to make your way back over to the bar?
Of course, I want more soda.
He's gonna put his deck in his... am I wearing the uniform yet?
Do you want
You
to
could be if you wanted to be.
Get...
You could definitely be if you wanted to be. Speaking of uniforms, now that we have a bit of a time to actually talk about it, you were all set up with your uniforms and everything you would need before heading off to the academy. So, let me go ahead and grab that for you. Ding.
Does it help?
That's a chest.
Leave the chest alone. Everyone, get away from the chest. Get away. Get away, you vultures. Get away. Get away.
It's like swatting flies.
Now,
You can't stop me. I already did it.
you know, that's...
Seriously, though,
not
don't seriously,
something you wanna
don't get in the
hear out
chest.
of context.
But,
Okay.
do-do-do-do. Bing. Bing.
Ta-da.
Bing.
Oh, that one's underneath the map.
Ma.
Hold up, don't take anything yet. I told you, fucking vultures, let go.
For the Legion.
I was just seeing if there was a breast pocket, which there's not, so I'm gonna unzip my uniform, go in the front pocket under my shirt, and then zip my uniform back up.
Good for you and your zipper.
I just wanted to make
pockets.
sure that I still had the uniforms in there in case I needed them, which I will probably be needing them later.
I like how they're all
The
the,
chest is
same.
gone.
I like how I forgot the blue one has something like fancy.
So
about
of course, the only blue uniform goes to Jess.
Yeah.
We have 2 Slifer uniforms, one for Toby and one for Makoto, and a Raw uniform for our resident Magnus.
Oh, you fuck off with that shit. God damn you.
Yeah, I'm not wearing mine right now, but
But no, you were given your uniforms, so there you go.
Hooray.
So Makoto, you wanted to head over and get some coffee?
Yeah, at this point, it's like, they're not falling unconscious, and he needs to stay awake.
Jesus Christ with you already.
The bartender heads over towards you. He notices
have-
you're the only one that hasn't
I
had a
have-
drink yet. He looks to you, Makoto. What can I get you? Choose your poison.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea. I'll start smoking.
It was a turn of phrase. It was a
grab
turn
some
of
others.
phrase, kid. What do you want?
I don't. Like 2 sugar, no, 2 milk, 2 sugar coffee.
You know, I don't usually say this, but I can do some pretty special stuff with coffee, if you know what I mean.
No, thank you.
You look like a
Nothing more than
you look like a
shaved out
pumpkin
whipped
spice
cream.
guy.
I'm not too sure about that.
You should do it. Pumpkin spice is awesome.
I'll wait till later. Well, there.
You have the whole ride.
If
You have to let me let you try it though before you get off. Deal?
I'll consider it. How's that?
All right. He heads off. He pours you some coffee from the batch he just made. 2 creams, 2 sugars. Hands it back over to you. How special? Just like he said to Toby.
Sorry, I haven't traveled before, so everything's pretty new to me.
Don't worry about that. We travel all the time. As you can see, he kind of motions behind him. We're gonna be heading off somewhere after Duel Academy once we head there.
that's
I-
fun.
Looks like a party.
So that's just
Trucks
adventures in
over
the high
the
seas,
edge.
boys. Living the dream.
What are you like? What do you want to be like pirates or something?
Pirates is a bit pushing it. We'll just we just like the cruise life. Cruise our way through, you know what I mean?
That sounds
Oh,
nice.
Pretty good gig.
That reminds me of a 3-day yacht trip I took. It was awesome. It was just blue everywhere.
I
My dad would do
get you, little
fishing,
lady.
and it was kind of actually really boring. But I mean, the ocean was like so cool. I think I saw a dolphin or a shark. I wasn't sure.
How do
Well,
you
we'll try
do
not
it?
to let you all get too bored on your ship right over to Duel Academy. There's so few of you. You could actually use some of our other. You can actually use some of our other things if you want. He motions over toward. You actually see over in the lounge there is there's a tackle box and a couple of fishing rods.
Ooh.
If you guys want, just to kind of kill the boredom, or you could use your cards. I'm sure that some of my associates could possibly even do some trading with you if you want. He looks back over to them. They just kind of like, the three of them are just kind of like hold up. Let's like, no, I don't have really any cards on me. I got my deck, but not really any extras. Sorry, man. One of them comes up like, yeah, I have all these rare cards. Look at my binders, guys. You want to see my binders? I'm kidding.
Oh man, I want to
hate-
see your binders.
Here's my binder. I'm kidding.
Oh my god, I have like 5 of this one. That's my rarest card.
That's like the most rarest card on Earth.
Of course, Blue puts fishing in the game. Hell yeah, I put fishing in the game, man.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something, sir?
What's going on, kid?
How are you able to this? I mean, if something happens, no.
Everything's of course funded by the academy, and any other sources that we have where we rent out this yacht.
Well, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about, well, I don't know. Just doesn't it seem dangerous?
Dangerous.
Yeah, like up, and there's no way to get back home or to anywhere.
He kind of gets a little bit closer to the bar and kind of like just like gives you a pat on the shoulder. Once you get used to the sea, friend, nothing's safer. It's better out here. It's better out here by your lonesome than in those crowded city streets with those people who can't even drive.
I mean, he has a fair point.
You'll start to understand that the ship life is really the life of a man.
I mean,
I'd advise it to any of you young duelists out there. Once you get famous, get a ship, or hire me. That's good too.
I mean, it
Oh
does.
man, you're like doing a really good job. I might.
What's your
Gives
name,
you two
by
finger
the way,
guns,
sir?
like yeah. Hey, Mouth John. Hey, you gonna get in Buddy's food? Oh, you ran off.
Tobias just be like, I don't think I ever caught your name, sir.
Oh, Deckard.
Okay.
I was thinking, I just didn't want to say it.
Just call me Deckard.
Alright.
Upon
Oh,
his
okay.
name being said, we are gonna go beside Boss and be like, Deckard.
Deckard, because he works on a boat. Deck.
It's funny because you need to kill yourself.
I was really trying to Yu-Gi-Oh up all their names.
You're doing a fantastic job. I mean that sincerely. I don't know why it sounds sarcastic there.
As he looks to the drinks, as he notices the grape and the orange are completely depleted and the strawberry is getting there, he just looks up, he just shakes his head. Kids sure drink a lot these days. Heads back over, grabs 2 more grape and oranges, puts them on the bar. Takes the other 2 bottles, puts them underneath the bar.
So, where's the bathroom around here?
You want to see my binder? I'm kidding. Sorry, there's one of them in every Yu-Gi-Oh gathering, guys. Anyway,
I bet.
you ask for the bathrooms. He points you off at the lounge as you see that there are restrooms.
Huh. Awesome.
You guys are trading, right? He looks to this this sheet of cards he's looking for. I'm
Yeah, you want to see my
looking
binder? You want to see my binder? I'm kidding.
Zombie Master, I think it's called.
Oh, Zombie Master. He looks through his binder. You see the guy. He's just like, oh, Zombie Master. Let me see what I got here. As he starts looking through, why don't you roll me a luck roll? And with that, we are going to be giving out the dice. Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun.
I rolled a 12.
You actually have your dice?
I found it on the floor.
Oh,
Well, here's 3 more dice.
I claim this one for my own.
It was on the floor. I'm not making that up.
Gotta have them floor dice. As you see with that 12, you actually see that he has a couple of nice zombie cards. He has Book of Life. That's pretty neat card. You keep going through the binder as you do see. Yes, there is a Zombie Master there. He seems to have quite a few of them actually. That's really weird because this is a decently old / somewhat rare card. He seems to have about 8 of them in his binder.
Oh. Oh, that's perfect. I haven't checked the meta lately, and that's why I'm a Slifer Red, so I'm trying to make up for that.
Oh, you're a Slifer. That's where I started too.
Yeah, so...
We Slifers gotta stick together, huh?
Yep.
He reaches into the binder, pulls out one of the 8 Zombie Masters, and just takes the binder and hands it over to you.
Hold on, you wanted to trade, right? Hold on.
Ah, don't worry about it. He just kind of starts walking off.
Okay.
You have obtained the Zombie Master card.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh
dun,
man,
dun,
that
dun.
was really cool.
Forgive me if I don't give you the card right away. You know, it's out of nowhere. You know, you'll get it. Don't worry about it.
And that act of kindness got him paranoid all over again.
Oh man, guys, that reminds me. She just slams her hands on the desk. The counter.
What?
What kind of decks do you guys use?
Archfiend.
No.
Oh man, Archfiends. I'm gonna kick your butt with these awesome fairies of mine. I got the best deck my dad could buy.
We'll see.
That's
You
how
gonna
it
say
works
anything
out.
about the deck that you totally know how to use, Toby?
Yeah, he'll just be like, yeah, I have a Dark World deck.
Can't say I'm surprised.
I mean, like, those decks are pretty good, but you guys have such grody looking monsters.
And
Shrug. I don't know. Can't say much about it.
It's not about just winning, guys. It's about looking good while you do it.
I mean that's debatable.
Toby, you're about to say something to that, then you remember your brother and how theatrical he is in his duels, and you're like, maybe.
Yeah, you might be right on that.
It's alright. Since I'm the obelisk here, I'll teach you guys how to be good.
You know what I am. I'm never gonna check it on.
Unfortunately,
Well,
I know what I
she
am.
never saw any of you in the prep school.
Oh, okay.
It's that thing if I don't know what you are, but I know what I am, and I didn't see you at my prep school, therefore you're not an obelisk.
Really, you're an obelisk.
Yeah, I went to prep school and everything.
Oh, that explains
So
it.
that-
I'm a
Yeah.
prep.
fact is, as
You-
he's going through the briefcase looking for a bomb,
Why?
Mikoto, do you want to say what deck you used to Jess? She asked you all what kind of deck you used.
he's looking for a bomb. He thinks he's gonna die.
This card is laced with cyanide.
Tessa just watches Mikoto as she notices he's not saying anything, looks over to Jess. I use a spellcaster deck.
Oh man, spellcasters are really cool, but don't they have like no support?
They have a bit, and I'm sure that maybe sometime in the future they'll have a lot of it. You know, I mean, huh?
Yeah, plan for the future. You'll be like one of those trailblazers.
Yeah, that's it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I didn't really do too well in my duel, but I had some pretty good cards, so it kind of balanced it all out. That's why I'm a raw right now. I think that I probably should have done some tournament play or something beforehand to maybe raise my odds. You guys know that you don't get anything higher than raw unless you were in the prep school. She apparently doesn't seem to know this.
I'm not even gonna say a fucking word. It's like, well, nice to know there's another raw on the ship at least.
So, you said spellcasters have no support?
I mean,
How does
like,
that
yeah,
work?
not really.
Yeah.
It's like they don't have that many cards that are good with spellcasters.
They have a few. There's a few good things out there, especially in the new sets that came out. A lot of people kind of overlooked them, but there's a bit. I mean,
See,
if
look
have
at
the right
you,
cards.
trailblazing.
So, spellcasters don't have a lot of magic cards to go with them? That's
Well,
odd.
there's plenty of magic. It's just they're really reliant on magic over, well, traps and monsters.
Is that
Yeah.
a bad thing?
Not
There's a
really.
lot
No,
of
it's
good-
just
there's
how
a-
they play.
Hmm.
It
But
can be
recently
really
they've been
easy to
getting a
just
lot
shut
of
them down.
decently high attack monsters. So. Oh, and then there's this, and she just kind of raises up a card out of her deck, and you guys see a card called Magician Circle. They're finally getting some trap support as well.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh man, that's really cool. What does that one do?
Whenever I get attacked, I can try to summon a monster from my deck that has 2,000 or less attack. I think that's how it works. She looks at it. She's like trying to read the effect to herself, and she's just kind of confusing herself as she's saying it. She's just like, I thought it said something different. Maybe it was an errata. I don't know. Oh man. She's obviously
So
not
it's
had this for very long.
You are going to do just fine.
Look
It's
at you,
not
so
specifically
brave
for
and bold with your
spellcasters?
trailblazing.
It's maybe whenever, I don't know, maybe you can attack as well, or maybe there's other things. Oh man.
You'll figure it out when we get to the academy.
That sounds pretty strong. But,
As you guys are talking about cards, Mikoto, you're searching through your stuff for a bomb.
As it seems like there's no bomb, I hope. And if there's no bomb, then I'll be like, sorry, I was a bit distracted. You asked about my deck, right?
Oh yeah, oh right, you're still here.
Yeah.
Magnus just jumps in like, what? Who was that? Oh wait, yeah.
Was he coming through Gargano basket or something?
Sorry about that. I do get silent at times. It's understandable. But
What's your deck, really quiet kid?
I use.
Never guessed that with your personality.
Will, did you cut out again because you just said I use and then stopped?
Yeah, it
No,
was
he said
silence.
he used zombies.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear it.
Me neither.
Oh god, why do you guys use such gross decks?
I mean, that is a thing. One of you is using Dark World, the other Archfiend, and then zombies.
I like
and
how
over here with my fairies.
I mean, I just like how the Archfiends work.
I was
Be honest.
given this deck, so
I've experimented
Sure.
with a few decks, and this one so far has been my favorite.
I just don't get it. Like, dead things are gross.
are there more things than just actual monsters in this game?
What? I
Like
mean,
the cards?
seriously, I'm not entirely sure I understand your question. How
He's
did you?
basically... Sorry.
No, please go on with your question. I can't understand it.
Well, I mean, for the actual monster cards or anything, is there anything beyond just, I don't know, ugly looking monsters or whatnot?
I'm just like
It's
looking.
gonna
I'm
be a
looking-
long boat trip. It's alright. I will be the teacher of this boat trip since we don't have an actual teacher.
Yeah, I'm just. How long have you been playing this game?
He just looks up and thinks, like going into the test and shit. How long would that been from this point?
You guys took the entrance. You guys took the entrance test 2 weeks ago.
Now, enough.
It j- it- All right then. So I'm gonna need another drink.
I just go and grab him some more sparkling soda.
Thank you.
Soda, you know that, right?
It's the best I can do right now.
One of
The
the
soda is
the men walk by, and you see him grab one of the fishing poles and head off toward the front of the ship.
Hmm. You
Oh
know,
boy.
You notice
Greg.
some of the other ones, like again, they're kind of like, now that they've set sail, they started like moving the luggage a bit more as they start heading off toward the front of the ship and into like some rooms and things of that nature. They're just handling things in the background.
you know, they're talking about the game, and I don't know much about the game, so it's like, you know, I might take my hand at that fishing.
You guys see Deckard as he just kind of comes back over. He pops down another sparkling strawberry since it was getting low, and just kind of looks over towards you guys as he's just like, well, isn't this a motley crew then? Dark World and Archfiend on the same boat? Zombies. Haven't seen a meta deck for that in a long time, but pretty good. Some fairy decks, best money can buy, and spellcaster, a more recent favorite of mine. It's pretty interesting group of students I got here.
Eh,
Well, I mean,
I
it's
guess.
hard to get more interesting than an Ashford.
I guess that's true.
Guess they're that unique, huh?
Yeah, my dad has like a lot of money.
Hmm.
Really? I didn't know this.
We'll be near the academy in about an hour.
So, like, other than the fishing, is there anything else to do on here?
Well, you could always try to try your hand at dueling each other, but I guess you're gonna get a lot of that in the future. But
I plan to have many wins under my belt when I get there.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
not even gonna have to
I've
try.
heard about an up and comer in the dueling world using an Archfiend deck. That wouldn't be you, would it?
Really? Oh, I wouldn't call myself
You.
an up and comer or anything. I'm not anything special.
Hmm.
He has a smug look on his face.
And you, the slifer who doesn't know much about the game. I mean, wouldn't expect much else from a slifer, but getting into the academy with only a little bit of play behind your belt's pretty impressive.
I've played other things besides Duel Monsters, so I guess I'm adapting a little quicker than others.
The new spellcaster support and the fairies over there probably pretty good that you're in where you're at. A good fairy deck is probably really expensive. You would think, Miss Ashford?
Oh yeah, totally. My dad spent like so much money on this.
Yeah, and these are
She's
mostly
even
recent
like rubbing her
cards.
face
So...
against it.
And then he looks over at Makoto. Zombies. We haven't had a lot of meta zombies lately, but there are apparently some talk about some new support coming in a set soon.
Well, yeah, I heard about that, and I have a feeling they're going to be really strong sooner or later, so I'm starting with them because I kind of enjoy them.
I'm looking forward to the new support as well. You heard of the Red-Eye Zombie Dragon, right?
There's a zombie one of those now.
Yeah, actually, it actually looks really interesting. Like, it's clear he wants to show emotion, but is holding himself back.
If you want to gush about your new favorite card, you can just gush about it.
Well, I'd say that you all need to probably enjoy yourselves on the boat while you can. Once we get to the academy, it's all going to be work from there.
That's actually depressing to think about.
Hey, little hard work
Why
does a body good. More coffee?
I guess.
Looks to Toby.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Mr. Decker, do you use a deck?
Me? I'm a bit washed up. I don't really duel that much anymore.
Oh. This looks kind of disappointed, like, oh man, I want to drag you aside.
I'm sure you have stories though, right?
Oh yeah.
Anything interesting?
I've just hung up my deck, but yeah, I've got some stories. worked my way up through the academy. Had a few deals with the academy and Industrial Illusions. Never really went pro, but it was kind of a dream of mine whenever I was a kid. Just kind of those kind of washed up stories. Hey, maybe I can live vicariously through you lot.
I mean, if that would make you feel better.
It was a joke. Kind of like my dueling.
You just hear her holding her phone. Wait, it was a joke. I was about to give you my number.
You want to live vicariously through me? All right, cool.
I'll tell you how great I am every day.
He just shrugs. It's like you want to give him your number?
Yeah, I like this guy. He gives me sparkling soda, and I give him absurd tips. This is a great little relationship.
He looks to you. He kind of like empties his pocket, shows that he doesn't have a cell phone on him. You could write it down, and I can get in touch with you. How about that?
Oh, okay.
You hand off your number to Deckard. He takes the little slip of paper that you have your number on, and he's just like, "Well, keep that a secret from the academy. Don't need him thinking I have an underage girl's number for nothing." Gives a wink.
Oh. I don't get it.
You'll learn. We'll tell you when you're older.
Oh man, I'm not cheating though. That would be dumb. I don't need to cheat. I have money.
I mean, when the world is like that to you, I suppose.
At that, you guys have been sitting at the bar for a bit. You guys see that the other people have started coming in. You see that one of the guards is off on the side of the deck, just literally fishing off the side. The other three are just kind of like going around, cleaning, picking up things, tidying up. This one guy's like showing off his binder, like, look at my.
I'm gonna go look at his binder now.
Here's my binder.
I'm like, all right, Decker doesn't want to duel. He's got my number though. He got my digits. I'm gonna go check out binder, dude.
So where did you get all those cards?
Oh, a long career of dueling. You know, I just like it. Just like collecting things. I get a lot of cards from a lot of different people.
From dueling.
Well, mostly. Also trades, things like that.
Makes sense.
A trade kid.
I just thought it's just like from dueling.
I'm gonna go back to playing solitaire by the wall.
Near my easy exit.
Oh man, binder guy, come over here.
Yeah, I'm over here. You and binder guy start going through his cards. He has some pretty good cards. You wouldn't think that somebody of his pay grade would have some of these.
Oh man, do you know like some cool people at Industrial Illusions?
I know a lot of cool people.
Oh man, so do I.
That is an impressive
The other
collection.
three, Toby, Magnus, what do you guys want to try to do? Do you want to try to talk with some of the people around here? Do you want to go and see if you can try your hand at fishing? What do you want to do?
I want to go fish.
You can go fish?
I was thinking, I'm gonna go out for some air, but I'm not. I'll just stand by the guys who are fishing.
Gotcha.
I don't feel like fishing. The fuck wants to do that?
So as of right now, Jess, you were just kind of hanging out with binder guy. I'm just gonna put that in his description, binder guy.
Oh man,
There you
got
go.
a binder guy.
You're
Binder
hanging
guy,
out with
Frank
binder
Wolf.
guy, and these three, they start heading out onto the thing of the ship. As Toby, you grab a fishing pole, you head over beside the other dude who's fishing. You notice that one of the other people seems to have loaded up the lifeboat with a fishing rod.
It's interesting.
It's at this point that Tessa just kind of stands at the front of the ship, just kind of looking out. As she does, she's just like, the academy isn't in view yet, is it?
Not yet. I'm sure we'll get
Magnus,
see it.
Magnus, hold me out over the edge.
You
I'm
drop
not-
her. Ah!
Oops, my hand slipped.
I would only assume that the island's a bit out, isn't it?
Mm. I didn't hear a word you just said, Matt. What did you say?
I said, I would only assume the island's a bit out, isn't it?
He said we see it in about an hour, I guess.
We'll see it when we see it. I'm just gonna enjoy the ride till then. Just gonna lean over the fucking rail.
You start leaning over the rail. At this point, guys, some time starts to pass. Makoto, you're playing solitaire, kind of watching as some trading and some kind of gesturing is going on between Jesse and one of the thugs. You see that one of them is like walking back and forth a lot, like meeting up with this one, just kind of like speaking. They pass each other. 5 minutes pass, they come back, speak a bit, pass each other. Deckard's just kind of sitting in the side, just kind of washing his glass. None of these guys seem to be bothering Deckard at all. They don't ever go to like talk to him.
I'm honestly, the look is out there, but I'm honestly kind of looking around at them because my suspicions meter like raised up.
I got given a card. No one's this nice.
Not just that, but that seemed like a lot of cards for casual dueling.
That's
being
true.
the first thing he said,
That's
and not
true
like, "Oh, I bought all this." He'd be like, "Oh, okay, you probably have money." No, he said dueling first, and that's a red flag.
As you guys are kind of hanging out with this, after about 40 minutes pass by, Deckard looks out the window and then kind of steps forward. Hey, everybody, you'll get your first looks at the academy if you go to the front.
Oh man, let's go, quiet guy. I never got your name.
Sorry about that. What happened?
Makoto, do you want to go to the front?
Yeah, and if you didn't hear, I did say Makoto.
Oh man, what was that, quiet guy? You need to be louder.
Oh my god, Jesse, the one true pharaoh. What the fuck? The two of you make your way to the front as these guys start like kind of getting around. The Deckard comes out to the front to see. You guys see what appears to be a speck on the horizon, with a tiny bit of smoke coming out from it from a mountain on the speck. You guys see far off in the distance the Duel Academy. The one who was fishing kind of
volcano.
the one who was fishing kind of looks to Toby, gives him a thumbs up as Toby, you and him, you actually caught a couple fish.
Huh.
Well, why don't you roll me for your luck to see how many you got, man?
My luck?
Yeah, just roll me a straight d20.
Let me just put the die over here, and I will roll. 11.
All right, you caught two moderately sized fish. As he just kind of has those two with one of his own in a bucket, he gives you a thumbs up and starts taking him back into the main area.
Huh. That was actually a little bit fun.
I'll take your word on it.
That was fun, I guess, Baka.
The five of you stare off toward this little speck that's going on in the distance, and as you guys are watching, you notice that the ship is slowing down. Obviously, you're approaching your destination.
Why are we slowing down? We're miles away from it.
Deckard just kind of steps forward. The people start kind of filing out from behind him as you see that they have your bags.
Oh man, you guys got our bags for us already. That is so nice.
They tossed them down in front of you all.
Hey, you should be more careful. There's really expensive stuff in there.
I'm just gonna pick mine up. Thanks, I suppose.
Well, as you see, welcome to Duel Academy, friends.
We're still a ways out, though.
Well, unfortunately, this is about as close as we can get.
Why is that?
Well, we're not really allowed at the academy, you understand.
No.
Should have given in to my instinct.
As you
What?
see the four goons behind him pull out guns.
Oh, well, okay then. I suppose I understand now.
All right, I understand now.
Jump.
You're gonna jump?
Yep.
You don't even fucking...
There's a gun. I'll risk the sharks.
You jump into the water, there's 3 more guys with guns.
There's 3 sharks with guns.
3 sharks with guns.
Just imagine all of us watch him jump. She's like, well, there goes his cards.
All right, well, roll me for dexterity, Makoto.
All right.
At the side of the deck.
Roll.
You go just right click and roll.
What is it? 12 plus what's your dex?
19.
19.
19.
All right, so here's the deal. As soon as those guns get brought out, you just see Makoto jump.
Wow. I don't think he was capable of moving that fast.
He was ready this entire trip. You guys see Tessa like run over to the side and grab the rail like, oh my god!
Oh my god, he jumped.
Huh.
He is swimming to the fucking island. Fuck this.
No
So-
hesitation. That is hilarious.
If you want me not to have the deck, it got wet. It got destroyed. I'm swimming.
So he looks over to him, looks over to the guys like, so you're gonna make us do that, or...
He's just like looking dumbfounded over there. It's like, wow, didn't think the little guy had it in him.
I know, right? I didn't think he'd actually jump.
Well, either way, they point their guns toward the 4 of you.
Deer in headlights.
So why didn't you do this at the beginning?
Well, I kind of liked you kids. Didn't really want to make your entire trip out to be a pretty bad one. And besides, I at least wanted you to get to the academy. I know how sucky it is to miss out on a big opportunity. But I am gonna have to ask all of you for your cards.
Just the cards.
It's like, yeah, okay. I can talk my way
If
out
you
of
all
this one.
if you all cooperate, he points over to the lifeboat. We'll let you have that.
Those are guns.
Those are in fact guns. Now pull out your deck and give it to the nice gunman.
Like, I never really used it much, so whatever.
Toby just takes off like the deck handle on his belt and just throws it on the ground.
That speaks some volumes of your knowledge of this game. So I'm gonna take mine out.
I'll take off the whole belt. I mean, that's
Not the
so-
whole belt. You just take it off your belt.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm just like gently put it down.
You put your deck down, Magnus. He points over to the 2 of them stop their guns. They step forward and grab them. The other 2 have their guns still trained on you guys. As they take the 2 decks, the 2 of them point toward Tessa and Jess.
Please don't point. She's just gonna really shaky hand go for her deck.
It's all right. Just give them the cards, Ashford. They'll be fine.
Yeah, it's only cards.
Okay,
He's
I'm gonna throw you over the edge. Jeez.
Put the deck down, ready to cry.
So
The
like
bo-
pat her on the shoulder. Like,
Wait,
"You'll
I need
be
to.
all right."
Which one is he?
Are you getting a fucking binder, dude?
Binder guy goes and picks your deck up.
Bind a guy. Why?
Why?
He
Why?
just looks to you. Just so you know, you're pretty good at trading. Keep that mindset. Heads back. They all point their guns towards you guys, and then both Deckard and the last man head over toward Tessa as she's just kind of holding her deck, and she's just kind of steps back a bit toward the edge.
He'll just put his hand on her shoulder like, well, you're not worth it.
There's a problem. Well, just hand him over. We're not gonna get mad just because you have crappy spellcasters.
Rude. I mean, you got guns. You gotta be rude. Jeez.
As she looks to you guys, she looks to them, she looks to you guys. Whee!
She jumps off the edge, doesn't
She jumps off the edge.
She's determined. I'll give her that.
Looks at her, looks at Deckard.
You look down into the water as she hits the water, and she comes up. Not looking as good as Makoto. Makoto started swimming toward the island. Tessa's kind of flailing.
She can't swim, can she? She doesn't know how to swim.
So I'm grabbing my bag and their bag and jumping in.
That part of me that wants to be honorable, but I know I can't look back. I just
You're just like, later, nerds. Flips them off and swimming.
things where in my mind I'm like, I would, if he saw what was going on, he would help. But right now in his mind, he's just assuming that all of them jumped and all of them were swimming right now.
So I think we've given. I think we.
Toby, you grab your bag and you grab her bag and you go to jump.
Yeah.
Roll me for your dex.
What is my dex? I might need to look at my dex for a moment.
That's
3.
right.
It's a
That's
3.
actually not bad.
Just add a 3, man. Damn.
18, so that's a 21.
You just grab them both, you sling them over your shoulder, and the dude who's voted most likely to blow up the school does a perfect dive into the water, comes out, and immediately heads straight there.
I'm just gonna start guiding Jess and myself towards the boat.
They just kind of look over to you guys, just like, we'd advise you take the boat.
We're definitely we're
Thank
taking
you
the boat.
for not firing your guns.
No problem. Boys,
So how
they head
so-
forward,
so
they
I'm-
take your bags, and they load them onto the boat.
Yeah, I'm just
You.
like guiding her with like a hand on her shoulder. It's like, yep, I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Deckard steps forward as you guys go to get toward the boat. As he drops in a bottle of sparkling orange and grape soda into the boat and gives you guys finger guns.
She's like terrified of the finger guns now. She literally like hides behind Matt. It's like, oh god, guns!
Oh god!
Let's hope we don't
Yep.
face the fonts at Duel Academy. She might have PTSD.
Jesus.
We appreciate it.
It's just business, kids.
I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Well, have a good time at school. Don't be late next year, got it?
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
As the two of you get into the lifeboat, the two get on either side of the ropes, then start just like lowering it down into the water for you. As you guys are now in the water. And the boat starts backing up.
So so now we have to go. I have to physically go pick up all these idiots swimming towards the fucking shore.
I'm not swimming. I'm keeping this person afloat for you guys to come over.
Tess is just like Tess is just like looking to you, just like thank you.
It's like as this happens, he like starts going to row the boat, and I just start looking for my phone.
Not only did you ruin your cards, you also can't swim.
You start looking for your phone, and as you do, you notice that your bags have been gone through, and just about anything really valuable has been taken away.
All my stuff. I can't even tell Dad what happened.
I'm sure you can.
He's gonna
It's fine.
openly start crying in front of Magnus like a little girl.
No, it's I'm just like, look, it's at least we're alive.
Cries louder.
On the ship, you say, "Hey guys, I got her number." Oh wait, yeah, I got her phone. I'm playing.
Jesus.
That's one upping me.
Oh, you.
Let's go prank call her dad.
Let's go prank call her dad.
What about my daughter? She's at Duel Academy. Oh, okay, then hangs up.
I'm sorry, honey. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
But Dad, my cards.
Sorry, sweetie. You know we don't negotiate with terrorists. Hangs up.
I'm gonna
As
try row
Magnus,
faster.
you start trying to row the boat. As you look and you see that this lifeboat actually has an engine. They left you with a good lifeboat.
Huh. Fuck these oars.
You crank up the
They're gonna go
engine as the two of you head over to where Tessa and Toby are, as they're just kind of floating in the water. Tessa's just like holding on to Toby for dear life.
Yeah, he's gonna like just hang on to the boat and make sure you get in all the way.
Yeah, okay.
I understand what's his face jumping off, but come on. You didn't even. At least he can swim.
You guys look off toward. You guys at this point are like, let's say, here-ish. He's like here already.
So I'm thinking, we just drive right by him.
He's what? He bailed.
Yeah,
As soon as the guns were shown, I'm just imagining just a backwards dive, just like nope.
Like, I could have been hurt. That was so insensitive of him.
We all could have been hurt.
But you're not an Ashford.
And you can be an Ashford all you want, but you would also have been a corpse.
You don't matter in a situation like that.
I'm sure that they'll do something at the academy. Don't worry too much. Everything will be fine, right? She opens up her deck box. As she does, she notices all of her cards are soaked. She just kind of pouts at them.
Crying.
She just kind of pouts at them, pulls out her magician circle, pouts.
The good majority of us had very expensive decks. I don't think we can be compensated so easily.
Yeah. But hey.
She starts looking through her cards, actually, at this point. As she... At this point, she just starts looking through her cards, and you see a confused look on her face.
Huh?
Toby, you see this especially with your high instinct.
Yeah.
I'm just like driving the boat towards the.
You just see that she's looking at her cards with a very confused expression, and it's almost a relieved expression.
What's up?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Some of your cards make it.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's good.
So that's good for you, bitch. I'm kidding.
That's
It's
good.
good.
I'm glad something good happened today.
You guys
It's gonna
start
be-
making your
we're
way
gonna be
with your
alright,
with your
Ash.
boat. As Makoto, you hear an engine behind you.
Swim faster!
Is there a way? No, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Is there a way I can fuck with this engine, make it sound it's like making gunshot noises?
There's no way you can make an engine sound like a gunshot.
Damn.
You guys just start
I'm
yelling
gonna do
bang,
something
bang,
better.
bang
I'm
in the
gonna-
boat.
No, I'm gonna drive past him.
No, come on.
Hold on, it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna drive past him.
The boat goes past. Makoto, you see your four students on the boat.
I'm waving at him like, hi, bye.
Makoto, what do you say to this?
He's not saying anything. His brain is fucking broken.
Does he just stop moving in the water?
Like, he's still moving, but you can tell he's like pretty much what his deck was, a zombie.
Oh, that's not funny at all.
Do you
Yeah,
want to
he's-
stop
I
and try to
think
pick up Makoto?
Yeah, I guess I'll try.
Now it's sad.
You kind
Now
of
I'm
you
just
kind of you kind of like circle around as Makoto. You see the lifeboat stop beside of you. As
Yeah.
you see Tess just kind of reach out her arm for you to help you up.
As you hear him mumbling, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If
Don't
you were
worry, I
sorry,
jumped
you
too.
wouldn't. You're both idiots.
You see that both Tessa and Toby are also wet. You were not the only one that jumped.
Me and Jess here are completely dried up.
I know.
Yeah.
I am most definitely wet with tears.
So you could tell his throat is hoarse, as if he's been mumbling that through his entire swim.
Great.
You're just the epitome of. I don't even know. You know what? I'm just so upset right now.
Do you get
Can't even insult you.
do you take the hand and get onto the ship?
He does. It's shaking like a fucking leaf.
Gee, I wonder why that is.
It's almost as if he can't handle intense situations that well.
I didn't notice that.
Is
You
at this
fucking
point
did a swan dive backwards off the boat.
you get up onto the ship. You guys have about 5 minutes until you reach the beach of Duel Academy.
You think they'll let me keep the boat?
I don't think so.
You run the boat up onto the beach and turn off the engine, and everybody goes to get out. Toby, Mikoto, Magnus, do you three want to try to handle the luggage, or do you want to have everybody handle their own luggage?
I think Makoto should take all the luggage.
He probably will. Right now, he's your bitch boy until his brain works.
Perfect, Makoto.
Jesse, do you let
Crap.
them handle your luggage, or are you gonna handle your own stuff?
No, they can touch it. I'm still rich and entitled. They can carry my stuff for me.
I'm gonna
Tessa
help
gets
Jess
Tessa
out
gets
the
off
boat.
and gets onto the shore. You guys remember she didn't actually have that much luggage to begin with, so.
Mhm. I'm gonna help Jess off the fucking the little lifeboat. I'm on.
Yeah, I'm okay. I wasn't scared.
I know you were very brave, Ashford.
The two of you
Name
head
is
off of the
Jessica.
ship. Toby and
Alright,
Toby and
Jessica.
Makoto, do you guys go to get off?
I grab mine and what's her face's bag since
Tessa doesn't have a bag.
Wait.
I go back for the sparkling
Again.
soda.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna grab.
This
grab
is
the
my
orange
feel-good water.
This
What?
was really good.
one. It was really good. I'm taking the orange one.
You're just holding it for dear life. Like no.
Toby, do you want to help Makoto with Jess's stuff since Tessa doesn't have anything?
yeah, sure.
The two of you grab Jess's stuff and you guys get up onto the shore. You get your own stuff as well. At this point,
Yep.
the five of you are on the shores of Duel Academy. Hooray! It is at this point, as you all get onto the shores and you put your stuff down onto the ground, we are gonna have our first break.
We just got mugged.
During the break, you have to see the pic in Discord.
Let's see here.
PST.
Oh God.
That's an accurate representation of all things that have happened. Finger gun PTSD.
He's rolling with the fucking crowbar.
Oh my God. Let me
I
see.
don't
can't
have the
Wait to see
crowbar.
all this shit.
I gotta get that in here for a second. Hold on, guys.
No, that's the intermission thing that we put up in the and you put up in. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I'll make that'll be the intermission thing. Hot, you're making the memes. You're making the memes possible, and I appreciate it.
First session, we already got
I like how
like
Matt
two
is so
memes.
angry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how the rest of you aren't at least fuming. Especially, you, I understand. You don't give a shit. I give a shit.
I'm calm and collected, man.
Oh, good for you.
I mean, like, Jessie probably peed herself just a little bit from all the soda.
I'm not even going to address it. I'm not going to address that one in any context. Fuck it.
Here we
Not
are,
touching it.
guys. Here is the wonderful image that we're leaving things off with right now.
God.
Got the fucking crowbar. I can't get over that.
And this is his crowbar, Mr. Crowbar.
It
This is why someone need to be the muscle monkey with full physique.
happens.
I don't know if any of us have full physique.
No, I think that like none of us have really good physique. I have -3. I know that much.
I think I do have the most physique.
How much do you have?
2.
2.
Bill's a -1, yet he's
I have-
carrying all our luggage.
I'm
Yeah,
the
you
only
have the
person-
most with the
I'm the
2.
one-
One.
Again, I'm the guy with the most physique. And another goddamn.
How much do you have? How much do you have, Jake?
-3.
I had the second most at 1.
Yes.
Holy fucking shit.
At least I have a 3 in dexterity.
We're a bunch of fucking weeds just bending in the wind.
I'm a rich girl. I don't do
To
anything.
be fair, you're all like
Yeah.
14, 15 years old.
Yeah, that's also true.
My mind is a fortress, and I'm pretty good at doing flips.
But you can't be even fucked to lift anything because you will
I
die.
just love, my favorite thing is just as soon as the guns are out, just you guys, I'm just imagining like a brief pause where everybody kind of blinks and then just a jump from the
You just
Makoto.
hear the splashing, bring everybody back to reality.
Really.
Like, that was full instinct. Like, there was no, like, well, part instinct and part he's been planning to jump since the beginning.
Everyone's asking, is the crowbar
Stiff.
going to be a thing now? You know what, Toby? You found a crowbar in the lifeboat.
Oh,
You have a crowbar now.
I now have a crowbar.
Now that's a thing.
Meanwhile, on the boat, one of the thugs. Wait, where's Mr. Crowbar?
Where's Mr. Crowbar? No.
You just pick up the crowbar. It's just etched in on the side, Mr. Crowbar.
This will be useful.
You know the school will probably won't let you keep that, so you might want to bury it before you get out.
You're burying a secret crowbar spot. In
You
case
might
you
want
ever
to
need a
bury it in the
crowbar.
sand somewhere.
I'll
Here's
put
a
it somewhere safe.
Shoves it right up his ass. No one will ever look there.
You know what's gonna be great, though? You know what's gonna be great?
What's
There's
gonna-
probably blood on the crowbar because they're fucking mobsters. And since they're gonna see this kid with a bloody crowbar.
Hey,
I know what
hey,
you're talking
duelist.
about.
I know you just had a miserable time, but you're also here at the perfect time to test our new machine. What's it do? It checks for things way up your butt.
It goes way up there.
Oh,
Way
Nightshade, the living nightmare says, I love how he's holding the crowbar like, well, I guess this is happening now.
That's pretty much.
Oh, we got memes.
This is beautiful.
I'm still trying to figure out if Makoto's in the water flipping them off or like, what's going on here.
Is that a thumbs up? I think that might be a thumbs up.
He's just
Or
like,
a
hey guys,
wave.
what's up?
Or a wave. That could be it too.
Rowing too, I swear.
Yeah, that
I
thing
love how
is even
displeased
long
I
enough
am
to
in this
row.
picture. You're fake helping with the crowbar. You're not even rowing, you're just holding it out the side.
I mean, Anthony, your character is a perfect representation of a lot of yours. Incredibly upset.
Yeah, extremely upset all the time.
Basically you.
Yeah, this is gonna be perfect. Holy shit.
Are you always this upset all the time?
No, not all the time. Just most of the time it's secret. Right now it's just out there. But yeah, all
Well,
the time.
we hope you guys are enjoying things so far. We're gonna have the tiniest bit of a little bit more of a break, just a couple more minutes. I'm gonna go and grab something to drink real quick, and they can go do the same. And whenever I come back, we'll look through the comments again, talk a little bit more, and then we'll head back into the game. So BRB.
Holy crap.
I just imagine, Jake, your character, like, during that is like a bobblehead with that expression. Everything's okay.
Fine, everything's fine. I'm an Ashford.
I'm
So-
gonna wake up. Wake up.
I'm
Just-
gonna call my dad, and everything's gonna be fine. I don't have my phone. Oh God.
It's gonna be okay,
Yeah,
Jessica.
they weren't worth it.
It's gonna be okay, Jessica. You be quiet back there.
That deck was worth like $1,000.
That was act-
very
that
good
does
for
some-
it.
Your lack of care about the situation is not helping things.
Hey, we made out a
Time to
lot.
shove this up my ass.
They pointed guns at us.
Yes, they did point guns. It did happen.
I love how I was just being so full of myself.
And then immediately, just like, boom.
Then the
Wow.
guns come out, and she probably peed herself.
I love what you named our uniforms, by the way.
Oh, I
I
didn't
thought you would
notice.
appreciate yours.
Thank you, I do.
I hope you've all been noticing the little descriptions I've been adding to everything.
You
Oh, I've
have
noticed a
added-
few. I didn't notice what you did at first.
I've just been doing it to everything.
Oh, so you changed the map for mine. I remember before it was like Academy.
Yeah, I was in the middle of doing it, so I was like, You know, your map's nice to you. Your map likes you for some reason. Probably all that charm you've got.
That you sacrifice.
This map believes in skulls with a skull throne.
This map thinks Dungeon Dice Monsters is pretty cool.
This
Too
map
bad
wants to dunk you in a toilet.
Too bad no one else thinks Dungeon Dice Monsters cool.
I feel like I'm the. It's like.
And then
everyone
mine
else
just
has to
mine
choose.
is this map demands sacrifices to the Dark One. Oh guys, you should look at the doctor.
Bullshit,
I would
Emerald.
would
What doctor?
love someone to play as fucking Sakura. She is my bae.
I am back.
Welcome back.
He has a doctor. God, he
he
has a doctorate in dual monster and a minor in women's studies.
It's Anthony.
That's not me.
And we have Ship
Oh,
John, the shippest
yeah,
of
no.
It's
ships.
Zeke.
Oh yeah, full. Yeah, I'm the one. The one looks like the blonde-haired one. Is the
Oh
one
my
with the highest
fucking
physique.
god. For time to shelf is on my head.
Oh god, we have more pictures.
There's one of Tobias. Just looking at the crowbar and just being like,
Well,
Someone needs to save that
It's
one.
time.
well, all right then. Let's go ahead
Someone
and
needs
put
to
this
save
up
the
here
one with the
too.
red eyes. They need to save it and use it for anything involving Tobias.
So here's Tobias. You know, just looking at his crowbar. All these are made by Formalhaut, by the way, guys. Formalhaut is awesome. And of course, we have the reaction to looking at the crowbar. Time to shove this up my ass.
Shove this up my ass.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
I could always disguise it as a cane.
I appreciate the Celestia.
Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
We'll see what you're sacrificing in just a bit. This is getting crowded. It's not crowded at all, Hot. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
However, we are going to be getting back into into getting ready for the starting the game. We're still not starting yet. We're still part of the break. If you guys want to say or do anything still, but I am going to be removing the pictures from the thing. If you want to see them, they're in the Discord. They're very neat.
If anyone has any questions, comments, or complaints, please direct them to someone who cares.
I'm gonna do what every character except for Anthony and Matt's character has done, and I'm gonna go piss.
Mm-hmm.
I can hold it in. My rage blocks everything.
There we go. We are no longer the crowded. Move the thing over here so I can still see stuff. And I'm finally back on tabletop. Hey, we can move stuff around. Oh my god. What the hell is going on over here?
Don't worry about it, though.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
I love how they're all sacrificing Makoto, the one that got away.
Exactly, it's revenge.
This is what happens when you run.
This is what happens when you run, kid. We wanted those
Sacrifice.
zombies.
The only card that survives his is the zombie master he got.
We wanted those zombies, kid. How
Should have given
dare.
the Zambos. Should have given the zombies, Makoto.
You're
Sacrifice.
just over there. Should have given the zombies.
Sacrifice.
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 I don't really think this is a good idea.
I think this is a wonderful idea. Quick,
So
Toby, hit him with your
we're all
crowbar.
just surrounding the sacrificial volcano right now. I mean,
Sacrifice.
why not? I guess.
Everybody sacrifice Miko.
I'm here too.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
you
know
should
who
also
you
look at the description I gave him.
Oh god.
I don't know who you are, but I like the look of your glasses.
Has
Sacrifice.
a doctorate in dual monsters and a minor in women's studies. I do have a doctorate in dual monsters. How did you know?
Because
I
what the
mean, you're
fuck
a
else?
teacher at Duel Academy.
Man, being a doctor is awesome.
One day I will be a doctor, maybe.
Being a doctor is like being a rich person without being rich.
The savagery, Jess. The savagery.
By the way, that teacher from earlier is on my shit list.
Why? What's up?
He's like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Like, go ahead. And he was a fucking teacher.
He should have known. That's right. He should have fucking known.
he said
He's
this
in on
was his
their
first time.
pyramid
He
scheme.
said this was his first year.
I don't give a shit. I'm still blaming you. He's an adult.
We need an adult. We are adults. I mean, actual adults that will help us instead
Like,
of rob
my
us.
character noticed right away, one of the highest paid schools in the world, only 2 guys.
You know what's
It wasn't
important?
only 2 guys though.
Oh, sorry, 3 guys.
No, look.
Hey,
What-
that is 5 guys with guns.
That was just
Yes.
5 guys, guys.
But
We were
look,
mugged by just 5 guys.
look. The most important thing. All right, the most important thing is we have now a reason to dunk Makoto's head in the toilet bowl all the time.
You did give us the perfect reason to bully you. You bailed.
You fucking ran away.
To be fair, in a real situation, you guys would do that too.
Oh, absolutely. If I had the reflexes to do it, I would have fucking thrown you at them and jumped. But unfortunately, the stats didn't put that there. So
Immediately when
fucking out.
when the guns came out, just immediate jump. It's just my favorite thing. Didn't even think about it. It's just like, nope. I've been preparing for this the whole trip. What the hell?
Oh my god.
What happened?
Normal hot again.
Oh no. Oh god. Well,
Crowbar stilts.
let's do this, I guess.
And I like how you added the touch of me being upside down all the time.
All
I'm
right.
crying. It's so beautiful.
Here we go.
It's so beautiful.
That has to be the series thumbnail.
Crowbar still.
I love it.
It's literally perfect, just like me.
Magnus, the freaking, the man.
The buffest fucker in the entire group.
The buffest fucker with his 2 strength.
Look how.
He is the buffest motherfucker, while his stats are perfectly average.
The endless amount. Oh
These
god.
look like.
Emerald says,
imagine-
you guys, they had guns, you had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you could have just thrown your cards into the lock and lock up the
You know,
firing mechanism.
You're right.
If
You're
only
right.
we had like 30 decks.
Probably had the decks to do that with our 7 and 6.
And frickin' 5, it's just frickin' Whitebeard.
Oh my god, look, that would have worked, but there was one crippling thing that stopped us. None of us are Seto Kaiba.
You know what would be hilarious? As we get to shore, Anthony, you feel something on your butt. The Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness is still with you.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
here's
knew
the
you'd
thing.
never abandon me.
It works for Kaiba because those are dragon cards.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yes, I
Dragons
imagine.
are stronger.
I do imagine that's exactly what happens, Jake.
Well,
In my narrative.
I would like to know, is everybody ready to continue this shitfest?
Hell yeah.
This is the shittiest shit show I've ever shit on.
Alright, let's get these guys off the
Let's
volcano.
get these guys over here.
They can all party on Shipchan, the ship
Woo!
of ships.
Let's go to
That should be
Cuba!
You fuck. One day we too will go to Cuba and we will out party them so hard. One day.
All right.
So,
As
first
you're all sitting here
adult
praising the
piece-
giant red D20,
Hey guys, wanna look at my binder?
Thanks.
Fuck your binder. Oh.
First teacher I see, I'm gonna cry in hysterics and tell them everything.
Makoto, please. You look terrible when you cry. Let someone good looking tell what happened.
And I would add in the fact that I ran away like a coward and all that.
I will help emphasize the fact you ran away like a coward.
Let somebody good looking tell them while crying. I can do that!
Perfect. See, won't that make you feel better? I'd think that's a yes.
I love
Okay, I think we
how
got.
3 of us are super attractive, and then there's Makoto.
I think we got all of our giggles out. Good. Until FOMO sends us another fucking meme.
As we're gonna get back to doing the game, break is over. Everyone, you've all made your way back onto the shores of Duel Academy, and everyone's kind of sitting and kind of vegging for a minute because of what just happened.
Whew.
It is at this point that it's probably best for you all to start searching your things. You guys start
Yep.
noticing, just like with Jess, that anything valuable you had in your belongings is gone.
Mhm.
Meaning not only are your cards gone, except for Makoto's, but your cell phones are gone as well, because they went through those a lot during the hour you were on the ship, unfortunately.
Great.
So you're missing your cell
My
phones,
cards
you're
are-
missing your decks, except for Makoto and Tessa, and you are missing any other things valuable you had with you. You only have basically your clothes and any sort of bathroom things you need, and any medications that weren't really, really good to sell.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, this guy has insulin.
I'm pretty sure
Let's
my
take it.
deck is just a clump of cardboard at this rate.
Unfortunately, Makoto, as you sit down, you pull out your cards, you do notice that your deck is basically a clump of cardboard at this point.
I'm just gonna throw them in the water. I don't even
Roll me for
give
your
a-
luck, actually.
Roll.
That's here it is.
Just roll me a d20. 5. You look at the zombie master card that you got as well, as it seems to be the least destroyed out of all of it, but it's still pretty bad. You could probably still use it on a dual disc if you wanted to.
Or it might explode.
Yeah, no. Just screw the deck. Screw everything.
Toss
I'm
the
just
zombie
broken.
master too.
Yeah, he's hysterical right now. He's not thinking logic right now.
You toss the cards into the water as you all see Makoto toss this mush of cardboard into the water as they start floating off into the sea.
I feel the same way.
You see Tessa as she's going through her cards. Again, Toby with the highest instinct out of the group. Roll me for your luck, please.
All right. Where'd my red die go?
It's on your table.
Depending on the roll you get, I will tell you more about what's going on.
Let me put it right here, and then we roll. 17.
Ooh. You
Jesus.
notice that she's looking at her cards as well, just like Makoto was, except you notice something very odd with hers. You haven't played Duel Monsters for a while, but you could have swore you needed more cards than that. You see that she only has 15 cards in her hand.
I'm just gonna walk over and be like, just kneel
And those
down.
are all the ones out of her deck box. As the 15 cards she's holding, they're all kind of mushy. She seems to look at the last card as you see that her magician circle is still intact. Hooray!
Huh. At least you get to keep one.
But again, you notice that she just has there's not enough here for a full deck. As she
Yeah,
just kind of
yeah.
tosses the clumps of other cards as she saw Makoto do.
I'll just go over to her, be like,
Be like,
To be honest,
Hmm?
the
you
Discord
said
keeps
you're gonna
cutting out.
come up. You said you're gonna do what?
be
Matt?
like, can you hear me?
Yes.
Discord just does that sometimes.
He's gonna go over and just be like, well, at least you got to keep one.
Yeah. He kind of gives a bit of a
No.
smile, but then she looks off
No.
at the rest of you. I'm sorry. It seems unfair that I'm the only one that gets to keep one.
It's fine.
Not your fault we got mugged up our cards. Nothing to apologize about.
It's fine. You're gonna be a trailblazer.
I'm like just patting her on the. I'm just like patting her back. It's like, yep.
Honestly, I think we should be the ones apologizing. If me or him just come over to didn't go and approach you, you would be in the situation.
No, that's not. I mean, I still had to get here. We still have to. She actually has her eyes go wide as she looks back toward the large building beside them, down the way. We still have the entrance ceremony.
Ah, crap. That's right.
We shouldn't miss it, but I mean, it shouldn't be for a while. I don't think. Apparently, my brother said it's not going to start until it starts getting dark.
Can I tell what time it is by looking up at the sky?
You look up at the sky. As you do, roll me for your. Actually, what's your passive knowledge?
Passive knowledge is a 10.
10? Yeah, it's around midday.
Well, we got plenty of time.
If it was any lower, you'd be like, it's sun.
It's half
Maybe
past
we
sun.
should go up there and find a teacher.
Yeah, we
A
probably
teacher's
should.
probably best.
Yeah. I mean,
Does anyone
what else are we
here?
supposed to do?
Does anyone here still have their map? She kind of like motions to the large forest.
Time to check.
Oh, son of a. Yeah, I'll look.
Time to check.
You guys start going through your things. As you do, you notice that your student IDs and your maps that you obtained from your acceptance letters are still intact.
At least they gave us something.
They even took my extra decks. I had like 3 spares.
That
One
makes...
of them, I called this one Cute Dino, and this one Cute Mermaid.
And this
They
one
were
called...
all so cute.
You'll get more.
They
Don't
even
worry.
stole my Pokemon cards.
They even took my Archfiend.
It's
My only
Wait.
one.
Wait, what?
The Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness. It was so cute. I had to have it. Dad said
Oh.
it wouldn't work in my deck, but I didn't listen.
Oh. I mean, it's a really good one, though, but still.
It's just like, I'm eating the seed. It is so cute.
You get the obese one, too?
No, it was ugly.
Of course. No, it's just a
Tessa
color
looks
swap.
over the shoulder of Toby as he's looking at the map. It seems like the secondary building is near here. That's where they usually have, I believe, the hospital and things of that nature. Maybe there'll be someone there.
Yeah, it's close by, so we might as well go for it.
Yep. Time to start going on a hike, I guess.
Looks to Toby, looks to the crowbar he has. They might not like that.
To live behind. I guess I'll go put in some quarter that I'd recognize.
You gonna go put it in a bush, or you gonna put it in the dirt, or put it in the sand?
Yeah, somewhere that's recognizable by him.
All right, roll me for your luck.
Just use the crowbar and mark up a tree with an X.
You roll a 1. You instantly forgot where you put it.
It's a 5.
You can't really seem to find anything around the beach that will really do well to hide this. However, you do notice off to the right side of the beach there is a nice like set of rocks and some shallow water. You could probably put it in there.
Just lodge that shit in there.
Yeah, I'll go there and just try and lodge it in.
You go and lodge it between 2 rocks, put it under the water so it'll be hard to see, and then you walk back over toward the group. As everybody starts picking up their the luggage and kind of moving it off toward where the road is, away from the sand. At this point, Jess, you have a lot of luggage, but a lot of the stuff that was in your luggage, like a lot of the more expensive things, are gone. So it's light enough that you guys can all carry it.
I'm gonna make Makoto carry it.
He's
I'm
gonna
not-
do it without asking questions.
I know, the fact that you're not even fucking responding, I'm just gonna keep piling shit on your back until you notice.
This is the guy with
Oh,
negative
he's
1 physique.
noticed. He's noticed. He's just doing it because he feels fucking guilty.
You guys make
gonna
your way
bother.
over. You guys make your way over toward the roads, and as you do, you all, each of you have like your own loads to bear. Tessa is carrying one of Jess's bags because Tessa doesn't have her own bags.
You're so nice.
Makoto's carrying the other 2, as Toby and Magnus each have their own.
Well, this is a most auspicious start to this.
Tess is just kind of over with Jess, like gives her pats, like it's okay, it'll be okay, it's okay.
It'll be fine. You know, just move on.
But we don't have any cards to play with.
I'm sure we'll find something.
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
that
we could get something.
I'm sure that we have card shops and the teachers will be able to help us out and everything will be
I
fine. And
I mean, we were
You're right.
mugged
I
at-
can have them call my dad. He'll buy us all new decks. It'll be easy.
You know what? That sounds like a wonderful gesture. I am all for
I
it.
could always use my backup deck. The
You don't get
Toon
decks.
World.
I could always use my backup
You-
deck. Looks in his stuff, opens it up, just full of water, and a fucking sea like a starfish comes out of it. Oh,
You bailed. You don't get a deck.
I mean,
Well,
I
no,
bailed
I actually
too.
had a Toon World.
Tess is like, I mean, I bailed too, so she's trying her
No.
hardest not to let Makoto
No.
take any of the blame. She's like, I bailed too.
Yeah, but you almost drowned, so you're free off
But
the hook.
I didn't actually have a backup deck. I was just fucking around.
Yeah.
But
That's not the end of the world for me, I guess. I have something else to go off on.
oh,
You reach into your pouch. You have on the side as you pull out your dice monsters. They're perfectly fine. They didn't seem to want to take those.
Yeah, he'll just pull out like some dice, like, yeah. This.
What are those for?
the hell
No.
was that?
These are dungeon dice monsters.
Oh, that game.
Holy
I was-
shit, that's a
I
real
was-
thing.
Oh, I remember my dad talking about that once. He said at the board meeting we should cut off that dead end game.
I think it'll pick up in a few years.
We should
A
cut
few
off that
years
dead end
ago.
game.
I'm sure. We all gotta keep our chins up, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna literally put her chin up.
I mean, that works too.
Well, you said keep our chins up.
It's more figure to. You know what? Yeah, that's what I said. You keep doing it. You're doing
Yeah.
great.
The four of you start making your way down this area. At this point, those of you with instinct above a 12, which I believe is only one or two of you.
Yep.
One.
Okay.
Got a
One.
50.
Toby, as everyone's talking about dungeon dice monsters around you, you're getting slightly distracted. However, you are noticing that there is... You're noticing the rustling of bushes back here. You're noticing a bunch of things around here. It's at this point you're just now starting to notice, hey, we are on an island with a lot of vegetation. There are actual animals on this island.
Oh, an animal. That's good. I thought it was a serial killer.
He'll just look at everyone just like, maybe let's be a little bit more cautious and quiet.
Why?
So it does have probably wild animals on it.
I just like stop. Oh crap!
You
That's
mean like
right.
puppies?
You know, no.
You mean like puppies?
Think more like
Wild
antlerless
puppies.
bears.
Wild puppies.
I remember
just-
I saw a stray cat once and I gave it milk. It was really happy.
Then my
Just
dad
for
killed it. I'm
these,
kidding.
don't approach them.
There could be bears. There could be wolves. There could be Crowler.
Crowler wearing a chicken hat.
Just watch for your surroundings and make sure you don't run into any spider webs or anything like that.
Ugh.
You know, spiders are gross.
Ugh.
You guys make your way up the small hill. As you see up in the distance, you see what appears to be a building, just a little ways off. Let me help out with giving you guys a better look at this building. As I will also say one more time, stay away from the fucking chest.
Fucking chest. I will cut your hands off.
Stay away
It
from the
is
chest.
forbidden.
Go away.
Don't look at the map though.
We see the secondary building.
Hey.
Oh, UFO.
Although I guess it's more on this side on this map. Ching.
That's not a UFO. That's just a building. Will, don't worry about it.
You start
Now we're
looking
gonna
off
get
at this
abducted
building
by
and you notice
aliens.
that it's rather large and oddly shaped. You're wondering what the whole UFO thing is about.
What the fuck? You know what? No. Whatever. It's fine. Let's go
That's
in.
interesting.
That building is really neat looking.
What was that, Toby?
Like, that's interesting.
As you guys make your way
That's a
up there, you guys hear Tessa as she starts speaking about it. My brother said that this is where the hospital is, as well as they have storage and other things there. At the top, they appear to have some sort of indoor hot springs.
Let's go. Like the
Yeah.
minute you said hot spring, I start kicking up my pace.
Let's focus on priorities, so remember?
Exactly, hot spring.
Yes, I do have my priorities in order. Do you?
You just look over. It's like, yes, I do have my priorities in order. He's already like in his trunks.
He's just already naked. There's just a leaf.
Just shrug. I mean, if you don't want more cars, that's fine.
There are a lot more
I want
options.
a lot of things in life. One of them is a hot spring.
Emerald, why is Futaba's persona parked on the island?
Well, it's either going to be people, aliens, or better than being mauled by it.
Let's just go in.
Well, what if the things that are inside are the things that would maul you?
At this
Ah.
point, I'm surprised I'm even alive.
Me too, to be quite honest
I am
with you.
too.
At this point, you all make your way at the front of the secondary building. And you all head over to the doors. You go to open the doors as you notice that the doors are locked.
Is there a doorbell or anything?
The doors are made of some sort of glass. You can see inside of them. You notice that there is a door on the other side that appears to have some sort of light on it.
Hmm.
Do you want to
Let's
try
just
to
see if
knock
it
on
works.
knock on the glass? Do you want to try to get someone's attention? What do you want to try to do?
Yeah. Knocking. Try not to fucking shatter it.
Well, roll me for your physique, man.
You're the one with highest.
You heard I'm not trying to break it, right? You did hear it, right?
13.
That's a 15.
15. You're fine.
Yeah.
As you start knocking on the glass, you hear the reverberations. It's not glass. It's some sort of hard plastic.
Okay, if it's plastic, I'm gonna knock fucking harder.
As the reverberations happen, you hear the shaking of plastic and metal around the doorframe as well. As you hear a crashing sound from inside, as well as a feminine eep.
How hard did you knock?
You apparently scared the fuck out of somebody inside
I
because
clearly
you
I knocked
said you were
hard-
knocking harder.
Clearly, I knocked hard enough.
Yeah.
You hear some sort of a crashing sound inside as you after a couple of seconds see like the door slightly open and someone peek through the door looking off toward the doorway you guys are at.
I just like waving, like, pointing towards the door.
Excuse me. We need a bit of help.
As you begin talking, they look over towards you all, and those of you who are in your uniforms are like, "Oh, it's students. That's fine." As they come out from behind the door, they kind of just shut the door behind them. You see this woman coming out from the doorway.
Billy
for fuck-
Bloom.
Tilly Blue. Oh, you okay.
Aw, she's adorable.
Aw.
She looks
Hello.
around. She looks around your age, but she seems to be wearing an outfit with a name tag and everything.
As Makoto looks to Tobias, kind of dumbfounded, then looks at her and actually bluntly says, "They're met with guns. We were almost killed."
So most
She
people would
looks to
start out
all
with
of
a
you, and then she
hello.
just like points to her ears and gives like a bit of a smile because you guys are still on the other side of the door. Like
You
she
know,
she knows you're talking to her, but you guys aren't in yet.
I'm gonna just like.
Did you unlock it?
She's going over to the door now.
Mhm.
She makes her way to the
no.
door. She goes to open it up. You guys hear a click as the secondary building opens, and you see Miss Bloom, and she just kind of gives a bit of a bow. It's like, welcome to the secondary building. Are any of you hurt? Do you need anything? No
We
one
need a
else is
lot,
here but me
actually.
right now.
We do need a bit of help. There's
An
a problem.
incident. An incident, if you will.
There were men with guns that were mugging us, and
Men with guns on the island?
No.
No, we
offshore.
we missed the boat, and they offered to give us a boat ride, and they had guns, and they took our stuff.
The men on the boat claimed to be working for the academy.
Oh.
2 of us.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh, that again.
Again?
We've been having a lot of problems with students showing up to the academy the past couple of years that, well,
Years.
Again, you said. He starts biting.
you
the
guys
tip of
you
his
guys
thumb.
you guys remember that they said that they've done this the past couple of years. And they told you guys not to be late next year. We've been
Fantastic.
trying to find out more I believe the chancellor has been trying to find out more information on them, but it's really hard to try to find someone who doesn't want to be found. At least
And
by
I
anyone that
asked
can actually do anything
something.
about it.
I asked something.
Hmm?
First year teachers are told about this, right?
I don't know. I'm just been here myself. I just got my job here. But
Then I'm guessing no.
I've been looking into some things. I'm sorry. I actually
you
don't
mind if
know a
we
lot
came
more
in?
about this than you do. I was hoping to actually start the academy this year. Says that really mumbly.
So, you do it.
some of us are soaking wet from the ocean.
Oh, yes, of course. We should get you inside.
Thank you.
As she makes her way over toward the room that she just came in, she opens up the door and then just kind of like flinches a bit and then walks inside. You guys hear her like walking through some things, scraping on the ground, and
I have no bad feelings about that at all.
Thanks, scraping on the ground. What?
you guys
She's
hear that
stepping
she's
over
moving
stuff.
things around and is walking through some things in there. Do you want to look? Do you want to go and look?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Sure.
Stuff that's none of my business. I love it.
You guys peek into the room as you notice that the room apparently had one of its shelves completely collapsed. You see a ladder beside of it. Apparently you startled her off the ladder and the shelf got knocked over.
No,
a bunch
no
of
bad
a bunch of
feelings.
things are along the ground. She's kind of moved over to one of the other shelves and like is seemingly grabbing some towels and some some hospital garbs.
Is she on a ladder again?
No.
Damn. I was gonna do so.
Scare her again, she falls
Oh
off,
my god, you
kills
asshole.
herself.
It's like, would I? Nah, probably.
So nice.
As she comes back, she has with her towels and some hospital garbs as she starts handing out the garbs to you guys. We don't have a lot of things here. I'm sorry, but you'll have to do with these.
I don't need one.
These will
No,
work.
I'm fine.
Are any of you injured
I-
or?
After
No,
what
I don't think
just
so.
happened, I'll take anything. He takes a hospital garbs and hands one to what's her name? Hold on.
Tess.
So,
To Tess.
She hands them out to all of you. Tess takes one from you, Mikoto, as she hands you all towels as well. Here's some towels to to wipe yourselves off with. I can bring you some fresh ones in a bit. Would you like to go and try to soak a bit? Maybe get the chill off?
I never thought you'd ask.
Where
If you're not injured, then I don't think I need to call a nurse here, but I can't really help you with that anyway.
Oh.
there
Go on, Will. Well, I can't understand the thing you're saying. Can anyone else hear?
Will,
yeah,
you
so
said
there's
something?
a place you could change.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, upstairs. We have separate entrances for the girls and the boys.
All right. I'm just going to. Is there a place I can relax for a bit? I just kind of.
Yeah. Again, you should probably go and you should probably go and soak. We don't want you catching a cold.
All right.
Salt water and sea air can do a lot to you. Please follow me. As she starts like moving her way around, she looks back at the mess and she just kind of walks past it, heads back over toward heads out of the door and like motions to the stairways for you guys. Do you go to follow?
Yeah.
Following.
Hot spring? Fuck yes.
You guys make your ways up the stairs. As you do, you notice that the entirety of this quote unquote hospital area seems to be the bottom of this large building. At the very top, you notice that there is a bit of a glass dome over top of it.
Oh, I love it.
You look inside from the outside as you see this inside of this dome.
Whoa, can this be my dorm?
We don't usually let students come up here all by themselves, but under these circumstances, it's usually reserved for the chillier nights and the colder months. But with the circumstances the way they are, I'm sure the Chancellor wouldn't mind.
I'd hope not. We were robbed at gunpoint.
It was scary.
She motions toward the female entrance and the male entrance.
I'm going right over.
He's just gonna do everything and then just kind of hide behind one of those island rock thingies.
Okay.
Just kind of keep to himself.
You all make your way over toward these areas. You guys have your own clothes that you can change into if you want to, or you guys can just wear the hospital garbs. You look inside as you do notice that there are separate areas for men and women, but there's also a communal area if you guys would like to. But as things go the way they are, the boys, you guys change into either your trunks, your underwear, or your hospital garbs.
Trunks.
Hospital.
The three of you head out from there, and again, Makoto says he's gonna kind of just go out behind one of the rocks and just kind of sit and chill away from you guys.
I guess I'll go to the in between spot.
Okay.
In case we do want to talk.
You're gonna head over. Gonna head over to a communal area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Makoto's heading toward the.
He just heads over toward the male area and gets behind a rock. Just to kind of chill and veg out. What do you want to do, Magnus? Maggie, apparently.
Probably gonna do communal, but before I go to the communal, I'm gonna yell over to Makoto. You know, in times like this, being alone may not be the best thing. Just saying.
You hear Magnus call after you, Makoto.
He looks down. Probably her anyway.
None of us are actually mad at you.
Whole reason I got into that situation was I missed a bus. I was on time, but I just froze. I didn't get in until the second.
Things happen. It's just what happened.
Things do happen. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Like that. Things like that happen, and we have to put a pause on this whole situation.
Sometimes you just need to hit pause.
What's up?
Turn the light out. I got the back door open. Go.
So, am I the only one who's having trouble hearing Will sometimes, or?
No, every now and then people are cutting out for a few seconds at a time.
Yeah, or entire sentences at a time.
That sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks for me on my end, because I can't hear.
So I think if it's weird, because it's completely perfectly fine, and then it just stops.
Just stops dead, and I don't know if that's you being the shy guy, or just your connection,
That
which is
actually,
really hard.
Will, just check your options real quick for your sound sensitivity.
Because sometimes if it's too sensitive, it will just cut out automatically.
No, a
What
problem
kind
I
of
had is
Sure.
there were times I would just cut out because I had mine set on auto and I didn't notice.
Alright.
So it would rise up really loud when there was a lot of background noise, and I would be talking in my usual voice and no one would hear me.
And I'm back.
Let's see.
Welcome back.
Alright, Will's just doing some maintenance.
Okay,
real fast.
which one is it?
It sounds like you're doing some audio stuff. Go to user settings, down to
Yeah.
voice, and you should see
And,
you should see a bar that says input sensitivity.
I see input. Yeah, input sensitivity.
Just bring it off to the left a bit. Make the yellow a little bit less.
So like,
Also, make sure the auto is switched off.
the automatic gain control.
No, it says automatically determine input sensitivity. You'll see like a little switch next to it. Make sure that's turned off.
I see voice activity, push to talk, input sensitivity, and advanced.
There it is. Yeah, that's it.
Input
Input
sensitivity.
sensitivity. It says right below input sensitivity. Automatically determine input sensitivity. Are you on mobile or are you on the actual thing? Like, do you have the are you on the site or are you on Discord app?
I'm on the site.
Yeah, okay. You guys need to actually get the freaking thing. I keep telling everybody
I
to
have
get
the
it.
app now.
Either way,
That one
But
helps. But
you can't do shit about it right now, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way,
I
doesn't matter. We're still starting things up. It doesn't
It's
really
all
matter.
good,
We can
Will.
still
Alright.
understand you. You just have to talk a little bit louder sometimes.
yeah.
So what was that? What was I in the middle of saying?
You
Okay.
said
Not
things
a good
happen.
time to be alone.
You said things happen.
Things happen and you can't control 'em. There's no. We all went through this, so
Apparently, a lot of others as well.
yeah. So you're not alone, unless you want to be. Well, I'm not entirely
That
sure
character
why.
There?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Can you heard me, right?
Yeah, I heard you. I was just.
Yeah, just
I
pay attention, Will. Don't worry about it right now.
Mm.
Anyway, continue with talking.
No, I think we're done our shtick.
Well, yeah, but you were talking to Will, so I want Will to respond now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you said stuff happens. Sorry.
Stuff happens. It's happened to a lot of people. There's no reason There's no reason that you should make yourself be alone, especially after something like this.
Back in there. Glass is back here, Steph.
Okay. Both of them?
And now it's your turn.
I'm pausing intentionally. That's.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
back there. Buddy,
Right. Go on.
I got the door open.
you used to bark at her all the time. Why do you like her now? I don't like her.
I'll try, but.
Ugh. Keep getting interrupted. My bad. But no. With that, Will, what did you say?
I said. I have a.
I love it.
You have what?
This is silly.
I just. I hear the noises.
I
and
know,
it's
I
really-
know, I know. I can't help it, but you're gonna have to
Yeah,
ignore it.
I know. Sorry.
Just keep on rolling.
Ugh, okay. I just have a hard time with people sometimes. That's all.
I understand that. People are terrible creatures. But we all were at gunpoint just a few minutes ago, so. Or don't. It's really. I'm gonna go ahead to the communal. We'll save you a spot, probably.
I'll just collect myself.
I'm just gonna shrug. Whatever you decide is your choice.
Okay. Will, are you gonna stay behind?
For a bit, then I will go eventually. He's just gonna veg out just.
Alright, we'll work on that in a bit then. Jessica!
Hi.
You're off in the female section. You can change into either swimsuits or your other swimsuit you brought, or the backup swimsuit you brought, or your underwear, or the the hospital garbs.
I'm gonna probably go with like swimsuit number 2 because it's like first one is like, man, I'm gonna show off my wealth. 2 is, yeah, this is my comfort swimsuit. This one just feels nice to wear. And then 3rd is the backup when the other 2 go missing.
Which happens a lot for some reason.
I don't know why.
Fucking Christ. That's just really uncomfortable to think about.
You
I
just
don't
see
know
you
why
just
they
see
go
you
missing.
just see
It's
Tessa like as she puts on a swimsuit, but then she puts on the hospital garb over the swimsuit. And with that, just kind of looks over at you and just like, "Are you all right?"
I mean, I'm fine. Once I get them to call Dad, it'll all get fixed.
I'm really sorry that I left.
No, you're fine. They let us still take the boat.
I just really wanted to. Oh my god. What's up? I'm doing something.
Perfect. 10 out of 10. I love it.
I'm in the middle of the stream stuff. What's up?
When you get done,
So how are all of you?
Uh-huh.
all this
You
stuff
know.
I had a gun pointed at me.
We did have guns pointed at us,
Yeah?
but at least we're still alive.
Okay, are they taking up trash tomorrow
And we
morning?
just see last year's students who didn't
Alright,
give
I'll
up
make sure to do
their
it.
cars, and you just see
No problem
fucking
at all.
Huffy is just execution
Time
line.
to die.
Alright, they've all been taken care of. I'm kidding. They've all been taken
You found
care of.
You should have given up your cards, Jaden.
As Tobias is like, huh, there are more dents on this crowbar than I remember.
So, you guys are... Darn it. Alright, let's just figure things out here. Okay. Ugh. So, with all of that, she just kind of looks at you and she's just like, "I'm sorry I left." And you're like, "It's fine, I still let us have a thing." As she just looks down to her deck box. "I thought that well, never mind."
You thought what? It's okay. You can tell me. I won't tell anyone. I even pinky swear.
She'll hold up a pinky.
What is your natural your passive charisma?
My passive is 15.
15. All right. Let's see what happens in borrowing this. Doop.
Nice shot.
11.
As she looks to you, and she just kind of gives a bit of a sigh. "I thought that I had my deck on me."
You didn't have your deck?
She
Then
shakes
what
her
was the
head.
clump of cards?
I had just bought some cards, and that's why I was late.
Oh, that's better than my reason. I stopped for toast.
We passed by a shop, and my brother said that he was gonna get me something for being put in. Said that I did really well for, well, as bad as I usually am. So, he got me some cards, and that was where... She shows off the magician circle again.
Yeah.
I thought that I had my deck on me, and I really couldn't give it away.
If that wasn't your deck, though, where's your deck?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe you left it at the card shop.
Don't say that! She just, like, looks like, "No, don't say that!"
Or, I mean, maybe your brother has it? I mean, if you left it at the card shop, he might notice and then go back and get it.
Yeah, maybe. That would hopefully be it.
Yeah, your brother most probably, definitely, maybe has it.
She nods. Hopefully that's the case. I still feel really bad, though, that I got to come out of this with anything and you guys didn't get anything back.
It's fine. Once I call Dad, he can just send me more cards.
He'll just send me all the cards.
just see a fucking freighter plane fly in and dump off cargo of cards.
No cards! It's kind of like that one episode of GX where like they flew in the freaking box of cards, and it's just like the ship captain's walking the halls, just like, we
Or
got
you
your
see-
cards.
Yeah.
Has the big briefcase, and everybody's like, yeah.
Cards.
I think Crawler bought them all.
They're all mine now. Anyway,
I talk about these cards.
Growler.
but yes, as she just gives a bit of a smile, she puts her magician circle up into the little cubby hole that's over at the thing, and puts the rest of her stuff away, and goes to walk out into the girls' area. Do you follow?
Yeah.
As the two of you walk out, you notice that that both Toby and Magnus are over in the communal area. She looks to you as she sees this.
I'm just fucking lounging like nothing's even phasing me.
I'm floating.
Just
Look at her,
floating.
I'm like, I don't know.
Jess, do you want to go over toward the communal area with them? I guess you're right.
When I don't get my breakfast right, when I accidentally stub my toe, when the butler messes up my order.
when the channels aren't playing the shows I like, so my daddy has to go and change the scheduling, but it takes a while.
Or my first two
You sound
swimsuits
like-
go missing and I have to wear my third one, which is a little too tight on me.
Huh.
You sound like a girl that watched Caillou when growing up. Look it up. Oh my god.
guess-
It's
I guess I'll
Get
kind
in the
look-
water.
I guess I'll look at Tess and be like,
You'll be like something that I can't hear.
oh, that's weird. He'll just be like, you okay being here?
Yes, I'm fine. She does
Come
not
on.
seem to mention that her deck was not lost, Jess.
I'm not gonna mention it if she doesn't.
Okay.
I held up my pinky for a pinky promise. She might have not made me swear to it, but I'm gonna hold to it.
Yeah, she did not make you swear to the pinky promise.
It still sucks we lost all of our cards though.
Shifts feet around in water. Anyway. Just kind of stays silent while you guys talk.
After we're done getting a nice hot spring bath time, we should like look for the card shop or something.
Yeah. That's probably the best idea.
I mean, it's probably
Yes.
gonna be a problem until I can get my dad to send me more cards.
I would
Oh,
only guess
you
at
guys
the
want to
start
find the
of-
card shop? You guys look back as you see what appears to be Tilly. She appears to be in a nurse's outfit with a towel around her.
Okay.
And she's just like
Yeah.
she's just like comes in and she's like, "Is anyone seen if they're hurt? You never really answered me before."
Well, hello, nurse. No, I think we're all fine.
No, I'm fine. I just cried.
Yeah, the ocean wasn't that bad.
No injuries, no cuts, no anything like that. I'm sure you would have found out a lot sooner since it's salt water, but
Yeah, I think we're pretty all right. Are you all right? I don't think I remember your name. I'm sorry.
I'm
Who are you
fine.
looking towards?
Tess.
I'm fine.
Yeah, fine is fine.
Yep,
If
we're
you're
all
looking
fine.
looking for the card shop, well, I work there.
Oh.
Oh, fantastic.
The owner isn't there right now. He's not on the island yet, but I could perhaps get you all some cards so that you can take part in the entrance ceremony.
You happen to have any archfiends lying around?
We don't have anything specific like that, unfortunately. We do have some starter decks that we sell, as well as some packs of things. I'm sure that the school will recoup. I'm sure that the school will give you something in return for everything that happens. So I could just give you the cards now instead. But
So
I-
we're gonna have to start from scratch.
Shrug. That's
well,
fine
until
with
you
me.
can get in contact
Yeah.
with your families, I guess.
Yeah, I'll get my cards back right once I talk to Dad. So, this will be great to tide me over. Besides, I'll get to see new cards. All I ever get are the best ones. I
Well,
want to see what bad cards look like.
there is
Oh.
a problem, however, though.
Hmm?
I really can't leave until I've cleaned up the mess that I caused.
So you need some help, I'm guessing.
That's a shame.
If anyone here wouldn't mind, it would make things a little faster. Of course, only whenever you're done soaking, of course.
All right,
Since you're not hurt and all, I mean.
I have
Oh, would you
else
look
to
at?
do.
Oh, would you look at that? I have a kink in my neck.
Oh,
Jessica just looks at the two boys expectantly. Like, oh,
So
I get to it.
Tobias already got up and just like,
Yeah.
what else to
Like,
do?
yeah, that's the spirit.
All right.
He's fucking upside down again.
You see Makoto kind of peek and look
You
like
see
he's about to
Makoto. You see where Makoto is. His legs are just sticking in the air and bubbles have stopped.
I'm just like, yeah, he's fine.
No, Makoto like peeks in, sees there like a bunch of ladies there, and like gets embarrassed and starts running out.
Can I catch Makoto before he runs? Can I catch a sight of him?
You catch the side of Makoto as he runs.
Oh, I get it. He's shy around women.
Oh,
I don't get it. Why would you be shy around girls?
no.
It's a poor
He's just
condition.
like-
It's a condition called being really sad.
It's not like girls are guys. God.
Yeah, girls aren't gross like guys.
Thanks.
I don't think we're gross.
Oh, I mean, that's your fault for being gross. I mean, look at your decks. You had Archfiends and Dark World. Those are just nasty.
Well, I mean, they don't have
So-
them now, do they? Says Bloom.
You're right. You guys are improving.
I mean, if you think it's gross, what do you think's better? He's just like legitimately just like looking at her like, sure, tell me what I can use.
I mean, like, light monsters are usually cute.
Light.
Yeah, they're
Right.
adorable usually. Like, there was this one, it's just like this ball, and it's called, like, the something, I think it's like, oh, Shining Friendship. And it's so cute.
Don't
Yeah,
think you need-
that fits you perfectly, Toby.
You don't even. First of all, you guys don't even know my name except for Makoto.
You sure?
Yes.
could've
I have
sworn you
not
told
said my name.
It suits you fine,
I said Crow.
whoever,
Since you
Since you fi-
find whatever
your
you
name
are.
is.
I mean, depending on what happens, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing for you to have, Crow. Cause I was there too, bitch.
Is your name actually Crow?
Yeah.
You're like a burb!
Maybe you should get Wind Deck instead. That might suit you better.
Oh man,
I
you could
know.
have, like, harpy ladies.
I don't know. The sound of a light deck. It's kind of funny, I guess.
This might be the best time to mention that you probably won't be able to know what ones you get until after you get them.
Oh man.
They're not really packaged the same way you would normally. Okay, I can't really explain this without showing you.
It's
He's
fine.
already out, so like, sure, let's go.
Yeah, I'm getting up too.
Please
didn't
take your
cause
time. You don't have to worry about it right now. I'll be downstairs. I'll be downstairs at the room that you all found me in. She kind of steps out, turns around, jumps into the water.
Hey girl, get on the boat!
Hey, it's those assholes again.
They just sail off with it. We took your girl!
She wasn't even our. She wasn't. You know what? No, you can have her. Fuck it. I don't care.
I
Going
don't
back to
really.
the hot spring.
I don't really know what kinds of cards are good right now. Apparently, spellcasters aren't.
Well, whatever we get is what we get. I guess.
I mean, from what I know, dark monsters are pretty nice. That's why I was
Yeah.
given.
Most types are pretty fine.
Fairy
Most.
decks are like stupid broken, or at least that's what Dad would say.
I'm sure they are.
I mean, if you could find another spellcaster, why not just stick with that, Tess?
What'd you say?
He's just like, I mean, if you could find another spellcaster deck, why not just stick with that?
Well, if we won't be able to know what they are, then it's gonna be hard for that, I guess. We'll see what happens. I should go and help her out. She kind of gets up out of the water, and as she does this, one second, let me borrow this really quick.
Let me borrow this.
4.
A 4.
As she goes to get up, she just fucking trips, slides into the water full on, even though she'd only had her legs in from before. She just kind of sits there, and she's just like,
I'll go over and help again.
She's apparently
Okay,
again.
well,
She doesn't like water apparently.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna be her goddamn nanny.
Water doesn't seem to like her much.
My bad.
It's okay, let's go.
Oh man, you guys are such upstanding gentlemen who are gonna go help the nurse clean.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
Hi.
okay.
All right, she starts leaving through the girls' exit so that she can go and help with the cleaning effort. Do you two want to head out?
Yeah.
Follow us into our own places.
Mm-hmm.
You guys head out from the male exit. Jess, you gonna stay in here and soak?
Oh, totally.
All right, Makoto,
Yep.
you had ran
You
out of the
drowned.
room. You had ran out of the room. You are getting dressed in the male area as both Magnus and Toby make their way out.
All right. I'm probably just focusing on getting dressed. Like looking down and not really being
For
conversive.
some reason, you look down with a gulp as you see in the drain below there is a soap bar. I'm playing.
Do you pick it up?
I'm not gonna bend over and pick up the soap.
But no, you're getting your things on. Makoto and Toby, or not Makoto. Magnus and Toby, you guys come out. You see Makoto's almost dressed as he's getting ready to leave. Do you want to bring up anything with him about getting decks and things of that nature and blah blah blue?
So we'll be able to get replacements as soon as we're cleaning up the mess downstairs. That wasn't caused by none of our actions in particular, of course.
Yeah.
Replacements for.
What we lost, Makoto.
They're not gonna be exact, but we're getting starter decks apparently.
No, we don't get a choice. Which is annoying.
That's fine. I came here to learn, so
Yeah, I guess.
you're not comfortable with. That's why I came here.
You make a point. It's a shame you didn't decide to join us. It was quite a romp.
Sorry about that. I
I understand completely.
feel like. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He just kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, just nods, just like, well, I understand, man.
I understand why you didn't want to go to the communal side.
Why?
I mean, a lot of guys are afraid to talk to girls at first. But you'll bloom out of it.
Oh no!
I was like,
no.
pat him on the shoulder and just go back to getting dressed.
No, that was
It's fine.
You
You don't
know-
have to cover it up. It's fine.
no.
You know,
We're all
some people
guys
are
here.
just like that. It's okay.
I didn't.
Dressed.
No.
The
you
two
don't
of them go to
understand.
either side as they go to dress, completely sure of why you didn't want to talk to them. As you just kind of like motion toward both of them, like, wait, no, wait.
Just be
But they are
yourself as
completely
they walk
ignoring you
out.
at this point.
I can talk to girls. It's just when I'm.
They are
Looks
completely
bad.
ignoring you at this point as they're getting dressed.
You can keep going though. Please keep going. It's funny.
The three of you get dressed as Mikoto keeps trying to say that you've got the wrong idea. It's not that.
It's like,
And then
yeah.
we all hear a voice in our head that you are thou and thou art I.
As you
Right,
all
go
make
on.
your way outside, you find a fully dressed Tessa. She's just kind of standing there. She's still in her wet clothes, however, because she did not have any other clothes.
So I changed out.
She's still in her wet raw uniform.
I changed into my raw uniform, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
If you
Uh,
change into your
what's
raw
a-
uniform, then let's go.
What? Compared
Whoa.
to.
Whoa, we're all yellow. Why?
I
Oh
don't know,
god,
man.
too
Why
much
did we
yellow.
run?
He doesn't need. He doesn't
Get
like
that shit
blue.
off.
There you
He
go.
doesn't
You're
like
pink
yellow.
now.
He needs some blue. Blue and yellow.
How is her body compared
You
to
can also
me?
be pink.
What?
What was that, Will?
How is her body compared to me? Like
I mean,
like you said, we got our luggage, right?
when a man and a woman.
No. I understand what he's asking.
No, I understand too. I just want to be an ass.
Damn it, Dinka.
She's not your size.
Too small or too large?
She's too small.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't then, because it's like
She's too small, and you're not sure if your your shirts who are somewhat bigger but still not big enough to maybe you might not be comfortable around the chest area either.
yeah, he has a lot of button shirts and like things she might be able to wear though.
Are you
She's
sure
just
you don't
like,
want to?
everything's fine. I'm already dressed. It's just a little wet. You notice
sure
that
you
she's she's definitely wrung it out. There are wrinkles in the uniform.
Oh, okay. Probably best to keep a towel on you so you don't keep it cold. Get it cold. Yeah.
That's fine. She kind of like motions to the jacket. If I have to, I'll just take this off, but not really feeling it right now.
You know what?
She kind of
He's
keeps
gonna-
it buttoned. Brings her hand up to the button, just like, I am not taking this off right now.
Not going to necessarily fit. He does get one of his baggier sweaters and does hand it to her.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. This is fine.
I don't want you. Did I drop?
No, you said I don't
Did I
want you
die?
to, and then that's it.
Oh, I said I don't want you to get cold. Get a cold. There.
What is your passive charisma?
5.
She looks to you. She looks at the coat, and
Are you really mine?
10.
she just kind of waves it off like, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's mostly dry now anyways.
All right.
If it gets worse,
I-
you should probably
She just
accept
apparently
it.
just is like looking embarrassed and does not want to wear guy clothes. Not you in
Just-
particular. If the other she's just like, none of you have to worry about it. I'm fine.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Sure, he doesn't actually have one of these sweaters, but he hands her like the One Punch Man Opie sweater.
That's canon now. It's canon. You brought it up. Fuck you.
No,
Fucking little
there's
weirdo.
no reason he would have that.
There would be several reasons I can think of.
If it gets too bad, just ask the nurse. I'm sure she'll have
So I'd like to
something.
know, are the two of you in your uniforms now that you're at the school?
I am.
Makoto?
Earth calling to Will. Are you there?
One more time? With a yes or a no?
I couldn't hear. It cut out, I think.
Are you in your uniform now that you're at school?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have clothes underneath, and
Yeah. You don't have to tell us about your boxers. You guys
Don't
head
tell us
back.
about your
Head back
boxers or
toward
the I Love
toward the
Mom
broom
tattoo.
as you see that Tilly is busy cleaning the area. You see that she is trying her best to move the large boxes and things of that nature that are there up away from the shelf. She's looking at the shelf itself that collapsed, and she's just like, "Well, I'll wait for the boys for that." She
I'll
actually
go
does say
get-
this out loud as she doesn't notice you're behind her. She's just like, "I'll wait for the boys for that."
Oh, how very courteous of you.
She looks back. Ah!
as without saying a word, just starts helping.
You head over towards some of the boxes. You start helping. You say how courteous of you. She turns around with like a bit of shock, like ah. As she sees you all in uniform, she's like, "Oh, wow, they look really nice on you guys."
Oh, I
like,
mean,
pulls heads check a little bit, like, yeah, I don't know. Right, it's a little bright.
that's like adjusted a little. It's like, I think I make it work pretty well.
They're really nice uniforms. I wish I could have wore one. I'm kidding.
I'm sure I'd look even better in blue. If only. Oh well.
You can always work. You can always work that far. You're not that far away.
I mean, I know I could. I just want to give other people a chance first.
Unlike the two reds here.
I wish it came
They're
in
never
black,
gonna amount to
but, you know.
anything.
Why am I not surprised by that?
But she kind of like stands back a little bit as she motions toward the shelf. This is the biggest problem. Looks to Magnus and Toby since Makoto's already picking up some things.
Oh,
Sure.
clearly this was just very shoddily made shelving. It was doomed to happen anyway. But I'll help you fix it.
It was doomed. It was doomed from the start. Both of you, please roll me for your physiques.
Yay, -1.
Oop. 19.
Ford.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
11.
Toby goes over. Makoto, you're getting all the boxes and things out of the way that you were helping with before. Toby, you and Magnus go over to the shelves. You start picking things up, and you notice that Magnus's side is going up at a much higher pace than yours, and you're just kind of like holding it, and you're like.
This is fine. I'll just hold it. I'll keep it. I'll just keep it steady for him. That's fine.
Magnus, you are realizing you're doing the entirety of the lifting. You look over at Toby as he's just kind of holding it with like a deadpan look on his face.
You see Magnus's picture over here? That's his facial expression when he realizes he's doing all the work.
That's his face for several parts of this adventure so far.
And you can see my
okay.
face. It's always the same face.
Of course. All right. Just hold it there.
As you guys together are able to get the large shelving unit back up onto the wall, Makoto starts packing some of the things onto it. Tess starts picking up some boxes and putting them onto it as well. Do the two of you want to also try putting boxes on the shelves?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna wipe my head after that. Hard hard job right there.
I'm just glaring daggers into you, but I'm gonna start putting shit up on the shelf.
There are
I know,
a few large boxes left that Tess seems to be kind of like looking at and like looking back to you guys and looking at like she's like, I'm tiny.
No, go try it. I believe in you.
All right, Tess will roll for it.
I'm
This
kidding.
is actually a good point. It's actually a good thing to bring up, guys. I do not have actual like index cards for the NPC characters, but they do have their own stats and things like that. I have them up on sheets on my own, so you won't be seeing them in the actual game, unfortunately.
Wait,
But it's just a
actually
lot
look, I was
easier that
kidding.
way. It's a lot easier and faster because they're just NPCs at that point.
It turns out under her clothes she's actually ripped. She's just really lazy.
Speaking of which, that is a 9 and she has a -2. So
I wasn't. I was like,
I stand corrected.
She's only slightly more feeble than me.
All right, I guess I'll help.
as
out
she
then.
goes to pick up the large box of paperwork and student health records, as she just literally goes to it and tries. You can see her trying her try right now.
okay, so I wasn't actually.
She like
seriously
looks at
telling
it.
you to do
She
it.
looks back up to you guys just like with like eyes of please help me.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll help. I was like, I didn't actually think you'd do it.
Just
I'm
like
gonna be-
it's just like the eyes of just like the entirety of the eye is just like the crying eye. It's like,
So that's a 16 I rolled. I rolled a 16 in doing this because I wasn't.
you lift it up immediately and you
I
put it
got
over on the shelf.
Luckily, I got 19.
And you guys start cleaning up the rest of the area. Makoto already rolled his 11. You guys pick up the boxes and put them all off to the sides. It takes a little while, just long enough, Jess, for you to completely like enjoy yourself, get out just before you get pruny, because you have that down to a fucking science.
There are timers inside me. You know how they're like biological clocks for sleeping? I have biological clocks for
You get
pruning.
up immediately as you look down at your fingers and you notice just the slightest amount of pre-pruning, and you're just like, yeah.
Oh god, I was in here 5 seconds too long.
As you get up, you go and get yourself dressed. Are you gonna dress yourself in your uniform?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in uniform now. I'm on the island at this point.
Bing.
I need to flaunt that I'm better than everybody.
I
There
was
you
here
go.
5 seconds too long. I must be stressed.
As you
Oh,
make your way,
God.
as you make your way out, heading down toward the area, and you look inside the doorway to see everybody doing their best. As you just see Tessa, like she's just like looking at everybody as they're doing most of the work.
Hey
And you
guys,
see
oh
Tilly,
my
and she's
God,
just
you're
like
still
letting
not
everyone
done?
do the work. She's just like, I don't care.
You just look over at Tilly. It's like, oh my god, they're still not done? What slackers?
They're doing their best.
Best obviously isn't good enough. This is
I
why
can-
they aren't getting tips.
I can hear you.
Shrug. I'm
Keep
taking-
going. I believe in you.
He's just gonna shrug like, I'm not gonna overexert myself.
Hmm.
She just has a big smile on her face. Like she's going back to I'm perfect again.
As everything gets put away, you guys look at this completely flawless area. There's a bit of dust and stuff from the boxes that had fell. You see that Tess goes over and gets a broom and starts sweeping since she did literally nothing else. And Tilly's
well,
just kind of standing at the end of the room, just like waiting for you guys. And she's just like,
I had
"Wow,
no-
you did everything."
Well, of course, I aim to please.
Well, I guess that really means that I should be helping you guys out then, huh?
Yeah, and look on the bright side, guys. If dueling it turns out you're not cut out for that, you have a great cleaning service ahead of you.
Yeah, and I can also teach you Dungeon Dice monsters.
Ah, that sounds fun.
It is fun.
I bet.
Well, at that point, I guess it's time for me to give you all your rewards. I'm sure that the school will give you guys something something as well from this, but as long as you don't tell them you already got something, it should be fine, right? She gives you guys a bit of a wink.
Yeah.
I love the way you think. And I wink back.
The owner has these special products in storage here. The starter decks. she just like scratches her cheek a bit. The starter decks looks off to the side.
Uh-huh.
Shrug.
As she goes to walk her way out of the room. Do you guys go to
Yeah.
follow?
Yeah, I mean, we did all that.
Sure.
She circles around the area. She goes back past where the hospitals are, beyond where the staircase heading up to the hot springs are, and she ends up going into a room that leads to a staircase going down. At this point, you guys find yourselves in this large storage area below the hospital.
Oh man, why do I hear Team Rocket music?
Da 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 da. Anyway.
Not the good theme. It's the school theme.
You guys make your way down. You start looking around the area, and it's pretty storage like. You see that there are big boxes full of what appears to be books, papers, pens, things of that nature. Looking off at each of the areas are seemingly corded off for like different things. You see school supplies, you see dry foods, you see rations, you see a bunch of different things that are here. You pass by an entire like large section full of fire extinguishers, and it makes you all kind of get a bit of a sweat drop. Like, oh, that's a lot of fire extinguishers.
No, it makes sense to me.
There's
You
a
don't want
lot
any
of
the
fire
company burn.
safety stuff here for some reason. You
Hmm.
pass
It's like it's vital
you
that-
pass by what appears to be like foam bombs and stuff like that to like stop fires. Yeah, replacement sprinklers.
It's like it's vital the cards don't get destroyed. That's
there
all
there
it
are
is.
like 4 to 5 like things full of just fire safety supplies.
So, is fire a big problem on the island?
No, of course not. Why would you ask? She keeps walking.
Oh, it's nothing really. Just everything we're walking
Clap,
by.
clap, 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 clap.
I don't see the problem. I mean, like, what if a card got burnt? That would be like super bad.
It would.
She
Well,
makes her
this-
way back. She makes her way beyond the point where you see that there is a section for the duel shop. However, she seems to walk past that as well.
Wait, aren't the cards in?
As she just kind of motions to the end of the hall toward a doorway at the end, as she just kind of gives a bit of a smile, as you see written on the front of the doorway at the glass part at the top, you see janitor written on it.
Seriously?
Huh?
They're in here.
Are we stealing from the janitor?
No. These are supposed to go on sale soon. Although no one's ever gonna buy them.
You want to repeat that last part, but
Yeah, let's
audibly?
go. She goes over to the door, gets a key out of her pocket, and unlocks it.
Adventure!
Follows.
All right. Why
Take
not?
what we can get, guys.
This isn't it's not the worst decision I've made today.
At which point, she goes and she makes her way inside of here. You see this very small janitor's closet. It seems to have a hammock inside of it. There's like an open box of Fruit Loops on the desk.
Huh.
You
Better
see
not
that
be the
there's a tiny box TV in here with an antenna.
The hell is that thing on top of the TV?
That's
I
a
don't
TV.
know why he has this. It doesn't really work underground.
Huh.
Maybe he likes the static.
That's
And-
a TV?
Yeah, that's a TV. Right, Ashford. Got it.
They make them
Forgot.
that small?
It's a
And
very
ugly?
old one.
They make
It's a
them
very
that
old
small and
version.
bulky.
Yeah, they even made ones that don't have color.
As she does this, she motions over toward this crate that looks like it's some sort of like a milk crate, but it seems to have deck boxes inside. As she just kind of pulls it out and motions down toward it. Here they are.
The cream of the crop, don't you think?
I call dibs on this one. She just goes to grab one.
Yeah, I'll just reach in and grab one at random.
Do-do-do-do. As you go to reach and grab one at random, let's get these out here. Don't touch.
Don't touch those.
They get
Touch.
these out. We get these out here as you all kind of reach down and go to grab things. Do one more thing really quick.
And we all get entirely random results.
Beep.
Remember, everyone, it is totally
Yeah.
random and nothing else.
At this point, you guys go through and you pick out the different things. Everybody, roll me for your luck, please.
Okay.
19.
12.
Let me roll mine.
You got 19. There you go. There you go, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Whoops.
no,
Don't
first.
pull the cards out. You're gonna.
I didn't mean to.
So, oh god, the red
Oh,
dice.
someone's lagging.
The dice is a 13. It says.
Mhm.
13,
I won't take
5.
it
What
flat,
was
but
yours?
damn it.
What was yours?
12.
12.
I always forget if you just grab and pull, it just yanks whatever's in it out.
There you go. There you
I don't know what you're talking
go.
about.
And
I
here
need the
you go.
dragon
And
deck.
here you go. Here you go. There's yours. Here's the one you picked out, Will.
Wait, what?
That's yours.
The one that's
As you see Tessa, she reaches in, she pulls out a deck, she opens up the cards and looks inside, and she just like looks at them, and you see her just like get like a really like strange look on her face as just like she just like looks at him like
Something wrong?
bugs.
God.
I open up mine, I'm like, oh no, I also got bugs. What a shame. I'm just putting it on my bill.
You see that there are still more decks in the thing as she looks to like put the cards back to grab another one, but it seems Tilly just pushes them all back like that's it. Could I trade this one? I'm not a big fan of insect decks.
doing sex.
She looks over as you're like, I'll do insects, and takes the deck, and she's just like, are you sure?
My father and I dig bug catching a lot, and I wanted a challenge, right?
You're oddly optimistic about this. It's a nice change of pace.
She takes the deck that you had. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Makoto. She smiles. She opens the deck and she looks in and she starts looking. She's like, "Oh, spellcasters!
No,
What are the odds?"
I'm looking
Wait,
at wow.
spellcaster.
I got
Spellca-
warrior, guys. I've never used warrior cards before.
Like spellcasters, fuck being a gentleman punches her.
Oh, hey, I got dragons. Cool.
But I thought you said
yeah.
you got insects.
God damn it.
Yeah. So
mean,
here's
yes,
the deal.
insect.
Like Tilly just kind of looks at you all. Guys, don't bring the cards out.
I'm not trying to.
Don't bring the
really
cards out.
hard.
You don't need them right now.
Did I say insects? I meant to say I said dragons. For sure, Jess.
As she just kind of looks over at you. Yeah, so these are things he wanted to sell, but I'm pretty sure that we'll probably be losing more money than we'll gain by selling them, so it's probably a good thing that I'm giving them to you.
She just looks through the deck. Wow, if I bought this deck, I would sue you.
I'm gonna actually start looking through mine too. It's like, well, could be worse, could be better, but it could
Duel
be worse.
Academy would be bankrupt.
Yeah.
She's also just saying this with eyes like wide with amazement and a giant smile on her face.
And I'd be a witness. But
Wow, spellcasters really do suck, don't they? She's looking through the deck.
you're only just realizing this.
This is gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna show everybody how good I am by using this awful deck. At least until I get my good one back.
It will be very fun.
They all look over toward Toby. It's just like, you didn't say what your deck was.
So Toby, or Crow, it's just a habit now. Crow, I hate calling you that, but Crow, what did you get?
No. I think these are light monsters.
Oh, that's interesting. Weren't you just talking about that?
Ha!
Yeah.
It must be
It's-
fate. You ended up with lights, and I got my spellcasters back thanks to Mikoto.
If this is
Yeah.
fate, I want to sue.
I guess
You can't sue fate.
not so
Concept.
bad.
I would never hold up in a court of law.
All right, so unless you all want to go through his collection of, we should probably just leave.
I don't know what you
What's
were
he
gonna
got a
say.
collection of?
Don't worry
She starts
about
pushing
it.
you
I
out of
don't
the
know.
janitor's closet.
I'm like pushing. I'm
He's
helping.
like, wait, I want to see.
Jessica,
What
no.
do poor people do?
Don't worry about that.
She starts
Yeah,
push.
see,
She starts pushing all of you out from the janitor's closet and into the main area of the secondary building. As she just kind of looks back, locks the door.
Good idea.
Oh.
Wait, where's Makoto?
Makoto just starts banging. Help! It smells in here.
It smells like poverty.
He is poverty.
Help there, garbage bags of dead kids.
What?
Oh God!
Fucking
This
kindergarten.
isn't kindergarten, man.
This is like, I don't know what this counts as. I know it's not kindergarten.
Well, even if
Stop
these aren't
playing.
very good, they'll at least stop you from being expelled.
That's, you know what? With that kind of, yep, I'll take it.
You'll need to at least duel today if you plan on staying at the academy. So it'll at least stop that.
No, we do.
of course we
Most new freshmen most new freshmen duel out in the very beginning. Didn't you know?
Oh,
No.
And it's been a tradition for a while so that the upperclassmen can see how good you are.
Oh man, we're gonna show them how great we are with these decks.
Well, yeah, they will see how great we are.
I would honestly just pretend like you're having the worst luck ever. That way you can just get away with it without anyone seeing what the cards actually are.
I mean, it's really hard to get away with it with these cards.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe if you just don't play anything.
That would be
think-
even more suspicious.
Well,
I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
know.
I'll be
Pretty sure.
fine.
Like almost
I mean, I'm
guaranteed
a
sure.
slight-
I'm pretty sure my deck is better than these.
I mean, I'm a Slifer, so it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure
I mean,
my
I'm a-
deck is better than
yeah.
these, and I didn't get into the academy.
And so I don't really need to hide anything.
I was about to say something at that, but I'm like, no. She's been nice to us. It's like my deck's better than that. Couldn't even get into it. I was about I raised my hand, but I put it immediately down. Like, no,
Too easy.
way too easy.
I don't know, Underworld Gaming. She seems to think, though, at least. But yes, as you all get your decks and make your way back toward the main area, these incidents really are, well, strange.
Have you considered putting security at the docks?
I think they've tried, but they seem to show up randomly at different places around there. They're really hard to track. They just kind of hone in on, well, students like yourselves that are late.
Maybe you should think of better procedures for getting your students to the island.
That's
Somebody
probably,
could sue.
That's probably what they should do, but honestly, she just kind of shrugs. I have no way of telling them that. The Chancellor, I've never even spoken to him.
Oh, duh, you're a nurse.
I'm not a nurse. I'm a card shop owner.
Then why are you wearing a nurse's outfit?
Because I thought you guys might be hurt.
It's well,
Did
the
you just
people.
want to wear the nurse's outfit?
It's actually pretty.
Well, you do.
I put a sympathetic hand on her shoulder. It is really cute on
Wait.
you.
Yeah, you.
Wait,
you
does that mean that's not your nurse's outfit?
Nope.
I
Then-
mean, to be fair, she looks
It was
great.
in all. It was in all the stuff that toppled over.
Oh.
Oh, she
That makes sense.
She looks fantastic. I'm not sure if we're gonna be complaining about that.
I guess it does fit her.
She just kind of gives a bit of a twirl, like yay.
I'm sorry, for some reason, just the way you said that, Matt, gave me goosebumps. Like,
Please. What
Please
stag
stay out
just
of my
linked to the
dreams.
Discord? What stag
God
just linked to
damn
the
it.
fucking Discord?
Oh god.
Goddamn.
Duel Academy gets fucking sued. That was formal.
No, the other thing.
Second one.
Gross.
The
The
academy.
fucking music that goes with
Girl.
it.
The students get picked up by the mob.
As Crow blows up the academy.
Episode 2, Crow blows up the fucking island.
You should probably let a teacher know immediately, but again, I'd probably keep a low profile at least until, well, the exams, not the entrance is over. That way they don't notice. I'm so sorry about him. I
What?
can't give away actual good cards though. That would be bad.
They
I
might
mean-
actually notice that rather than think of it as divine favor.
I mean, I'm good at keeping secrets.
It's alright, this is just temporary.
She looks over toward the clocks as she motions over to it for you, and she's just like, "You have about 2 hours until the entrance ceremony starts. The other ship should be arriving at the docks around now."
We beat the other ship here?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Huh. I
But
guess we were going
we
faster.
saw the ship leave.
Mhm.
I guess we went faster than. Oh well.
Well, I mean, it is a cruise ship, so it was mostly like probably just a leisure cruise.
I mean, at least they got us here in a timely fashion, even if they pointed guns at us. Oh god, I'm thinking about it.
Don't worry, they gave us sparkling juice.
I do still have the
is
juice.
there any?
Yes.
What was that, Makoto?
Wait, you do have the juice.
Yes.
Is there any authority here that might be able to brush off fingerprints from the juice and maybe check the guys?
Oh my god, he didn't have gloves on, did he?
Well, we could probably ask the security down at the docks.
Looks
Juice
like
was really good.
it's like we're not giving the juice away, but we'll let it. We're keeping the juice though. Like that's just non-negotiable.
That's probably the biggest lead that we. That's probably the biggest lead we could have had on these guys. You're really
It's a good
smart,
thing.
Makoto. No, wait, no. Before saying that, you're really smart for a slifer.
I think it's like a.
He
4
still
out of 10.
flusters and blushes despite,
It's like
Also being insulted at the same time.
It's like
mean,
you're really
you
smart for a slifer. I got into the fucking academy, bitch. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm playing. I know.
It's even the sprinkling of compliments with the insult is rare.
I mean, I guess he's smart. I give him like a 2 out of 10.
Wow, that's vicious, man.
Well, to be
Slifer's
fair,
really not
you're a
that bad
2 out of 10 in
reputation.
physique and you're ripped.
I said, yeah. Well, to be fair, fuck you, Will.
But with this, upon hearing this, you guys know that you could potentially go and talk to the security detail down at the docks about the fingerprints here, if you'd like. Do you guys, as you think about that, you do remember that she said you might want to wait until after the entrance ceremony for that, to kind of lay low a bit, but you don't. But it really depends on what you guys want to do. But at this point, as you all look toward the clock and look back over toward where Duel Academy is, you know it's going to take you a little bit to even get there. So with that, we are going to be ending things off for this for the first game here. As you all look down the way, seeing all of the different trees and forest ahead of you, between you and Duel Academy, looking up toward the mountain as it smokes off into the sky. You finally arrived here at Duel Academy. You've met some pretty interesting people, and well, they all seem to be pretty nice to you. It's pretty cool. And hopefully, I just love how the brothers on the ship too.
Party!
Hey, what'd you do with my sister? Neat. Let's go to Cuba.
Neat. Let's go party. Fuck
In the
it.
cutscene, there were gloves, skin gloves, as he's like all according to plan, as it shows that he has the fingerprints of Seto Kaiba.
But you all go toward the doors. You guys pick up your luggage, and you guys give a bit of a wave as Tilly waves to you guys as well, like goodbye, weird guys. I hope that
Goodbye,
everything.
weird card shop owner.
I hope that everything goes well for you.
We never. I like wave back, and I'm like, when we're like out of earshot, I'm like, we never told her our names.
I mean, she heard my name, so.
Yeah,
So
but
no
you're,
She
one
heard one of
knows.
your names.
she knows one of our names, but it's okay. No one important got revealed.
She just waves to you guys as you guys go off, and I do think we will be ending things with a bit of an ending cutscene, as we find ourselves going back into the ocean, looking at the SS Shipchan, the shippest of ships, as we see Boss Deckard looking through the cards that he has collected, stopping particularly again, looking through the dark worlds, giving a bit of a smile, puts the deck down, looks through the archfiends, and just gives a smile again, just knowing that this deck was a deck that was seemingly gaining a lot of popularity, and the dude was about to go, like, he was on the cusp of maybe going pro, like, after the academy. He gives a smile. He opens up the angels, looks at them with just the biggest grin. Oh, these could be sold for a lot of money. The deck itself ain't too bad, but the cards themselves are worth a lot. As he smiles at the 3 decks that he obtained, he looks over toward his goons as they just kind of are messing around. Some of them fishing, some of them just like drinking up a storm. As they head back toward the mainland, he lifts up a glass. He fills it up with sparkling strawberry juice, and just gives a smile. He holds it up and pours it out in front of him. To you, kids. And smiles and just throws down the glass, shattering it on the ground. To be continued.
Fucking asshole.
So we take him.
And then it transitions to the nurse as she puts on sunglasses, looks at them, does the finger guns.
All according to plan.
As the teacher steps out from the shadow.
Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice the boat. Yes.
All the
Sacrifice.
NPCs into the fire.
Sacrifice.
Those are all bombs.
But with that,
Toby
everybody,
and Prevail.
this is the end of the first DARP game. I hope that the players here had a good time. We went a little long, but we kept getting interrupted and we started a little bit late, so it's fine. And I hope that everybody out there, you guys liked it as well. We're gonna be coming back here again next week, probably the same day, same time, but we'll have to check and make sure everybody's okay with that. But if you have any questions, comments, or complaints, or wisecracks, let us all know. We're going to be here for a little bit of an after stream for just a little bit. Kind of end things off with a bit of like a 10-minute or so kind of chat, looking down at the comments I may or may not have missed, and getting a bit of talk while we sacrifice Deckard to the volcano god.
Sacrifice.
Oh, we're sacrificing more than Deckard.
Where's Makoto at? Throw him in there.
He's
already
already in.
Yes, sacrifice.
That's what he gets for bailing.
Next time on Duel,
Magnus, get out of the smoke. That's part of the sacrifice.
finally becomes the serial killer we all expected. Jessica sues the entirety of Duel Academy and the world. And what is Magnus doing with that leak? Find out next time.
With a leak?
Disclaimer, you don't want to know.
Oh yeah, Makoto died.
I just love how all the bad guys, the ship, and Makoto are being sacrificed.
Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice
Oh wait,
the
why is
unbelievers.
it right side up?
There we go. Sacrifice the unbelievers.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Give us better duel monsters.
I like he's solely on one upside down.
Wow, you're really smart for a slifer.
Thanks, at least I got into the school, bitch.
Looking through any of the things I might. Oh my god! Whenever we went into the janitor's closet, is just a big thing of like, Mr. Yulurnger.
Mr. Yulurnger.
You just stole from Mr. Yulurnger.
That's fine.
You had fun. That's good, Emerald. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm surprised they didn't die yet. Well, see, you were on the main boat and you fell overboard, and they didn't notice, so they didn't throw a life preserver to you, unfortunately.
Goodbye.
You also, for some reason, had cement shoes. I don't know. Anyway, so.
Oh, it's fine. The first time we go hunting, we're gonna shoot an emerald stag. It was the legendary one on the island. People thought it was only a myth, and now its head is mounted on the wall.
They destroy Crystal Beast, Emerald Stag.
By the way, earlier when the nurse was like complimenting everyone for doing the work, I just imagine her doing the finger guns and then Jessica like fucking snapping, taking a box cutter and just stabbing everyone.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ!
Why would you think that? Though?
Why
That
do you
would've been
always go to 11, man?
funny. You were
Will.
never not at 11,
There are numbers lower than 11.
but you just keep going past it somehow.
I don't.
You
try
even
to-
rolled an 11 with your strength.
Yeah.
Emerald, I have
Effectively, I
full
rolled a-
physique and swam all the way to the island.
Holy
Tec-
shit.
Technically, I rolled a
Fucking-
12 and
Keep calm and love the Marmot.
Oh god,
Oh,
wait, there was a new formal hot picture. We got to put that in before we end.
Yeah, quickly.
Okay.
Oh, right, that one.
we got to drop in the Makoto Ugus.
Somehow, Anthony, we need to get you the Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness.
Yes.
There are certain monsters that are destined to be with people. This little fuck is made to be with
Like-
you.
like we all get dual spirits. Each like mine's probably an evil devil on the shoulder.
Yours is basic insect.
Ha!
And then just yours, it's just the marmot, and it doesn't even talk, it just nibbles.
It speaks volumes.
Oh,
though.
I will say, because we did get the donation at the beginning with Tara, that will be carrying over to the next game. It will carry over until it is used, so don't worry about that.
Right.
Hey, look, another one.
Yeah, you already have one destiny draw against you. It's a great thing we're going to the entrance duels.
So happy.
But look, we have one
Destiny
more.
draw. I drawed Polymerization. I summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate. Blue Eyes Ultimate. Attack his life points directly.
I saw my blue eyes. I forfeit.
The fuck is this one?
I mean,
FOMO?
you were told just to kind of not. You were told just to kind of not show off the deck if you could help it.
So, Deagle, there's another
Although I will
fan
say, for you slifers, you probably don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
I probably one who needs to worry. But she's also too not aware to worry about it.
So, so that's what happened with the leak.
Can there be a leak in the next game?
We'll see. We'll see if you do your homework.
We're not leaking the next game, guys.
Oh God, what the hell is this? What is the smooch?
It's a leak.
Fuck.
Smooching the leak.
Like how you made it blush.
Smooch.
I have a 15 in charm. Fuck off.
Don't like 3 of us have 15 in charm? Like literally 3 of us are apparently just attractive as fuck.
I have 14.
Oh, okay, you're slightly less attractive than me and Anthony.
How sad.
Also, Anthony, I hope you like what I named your uniform.
What? Oh yeah.
Mega
Yeah.
Space Chicken.
Yeah. The Mega Space Chicken uniform.
Oh, nice.
And then you two are red shirts.
And what did you name yours? Summoner Network uniform.
It's blue.
And it's true, man.
Yeah. Damn it. I want the fancy outfit with like the flowing like back cape thing.
It's fine, you got Mega Space Chicken.
Yeah.
All right, chicken.
Oh, nice.
And then we'll use DNA surgery to turn it into the ultimate golden warrior of Terra.
Kind of. I love the robot still.
Unfortunately.
I gave you a chance, Will, to keep the deck that I made for Tessa, but you didn't do it.
I was wondering if you did that intentionally because it's like you. I felt like you knew I would trade, like that only made sense in that moment.
There's some luck, I think, right?
Well, I know that you said you wanted to choose the insects, so I was giving you a chance to choose them since you're like, oh, this reminds me of what happened with my family. But at the same time, I was not gonna stop you if you chose not to.
See,
Well, at that point, it was like. It was
how
like
many of us-
he didn't really mind whatever deck he got. He didn't even look at the decks, and I don't think he would have cared.
Yeah.
It was like a thing of like feel kind of bad for what he did. So it's like if any of them were like anyone want to trade, he'd been like sure.
Mhm.
So, how many of us would have actually taken the Spellcaster deck?
I mean, I might have.
No.
It's like out of the 2 decks I was thinking of were honestly between spellcasters and warriors.
I would have seriously debated.
I wouldn't have.
And if I did keep it though, I would have made sure the deck name remained Tessa's deck.
Just so I know where it came from.
Makoto better end up getting a Great Moth and Ultimate Great Moth. I mean, it's up to him, man.
That's up to the draws. It's up to the packs.
Well, actually, I'm planning to get Toon World.
And then I'll play
You're going
Toon
from
Great
insects
Moth.
World.
I'm just going towards Seal of Orichalcos.
Toon Great Moth. I will
I mean,
say I'm probably
out of
gonna have
everybody-
Toon. I'm probably gonna have Toon World act similarly to the anime instead of how it actually acts.
I summoned the Toon Man-Eater Bug.
Look how precious his face is. Holy
I
shit.
feel
why?
like Toon World belongs with Magnus, seeing
Yes.
how 2 of the Toon monsters are one that is in his deck,
and Summon Skull, which is technically an Archfiend.
For getting
Dude,
into Academy,
summons.
everyone gets an Archfiend of Nefariousness Marmot.
Yeah, why'd you give us false
Levy,
traps?
it
You
is
could've
a
had that.
sacred creature. You don't just hand them out to people. The Archfiend of Nefariousness only belongs with Anthony. It is
his dual
his sacred blood brother from a past life.
The
When
fucking
he was a
marmot.
warrior
Get
in
him.
Egypt.
The fucking marmot.
You were
Damn
all you were all Egyptian warriors.
When all hope seemed lost, the Marmot saved you. And
I don't
after
think I'd
that
be
day, the
Egyptian
two of you
warrior.
vowed a blood oath to each other to always be friends.
And so now it's yandere
Could
for
it be the
you.
worst?
And acts like this game's Ubel.
Excuse me, it's not enough with the damn rodent, it's enough with the holy rodent.
Fine, everyone gets an obese Marmot. You mean Niwatori?
And Blue, we all know what I was. I was the one true Pharaoh. Because I'm literally perfect.
Fine, everyone gets an obese Marmot, but Anthony gets Archfiend and Nefariousness Marmot. Yes, I will accept that wholeheartedly.
I accept this too. He deserves it.
He
Yes.
deserves it.
I need to rebuild my Archfiend army.
I don't want you to rebuild your Archfiends. I literally just want you to have the Marmot.
Okay, I'll just keep the fucking rat then.
But guys,
Exactly.
Perfect.
Deckard has all your decks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna have to go and kick his ass.
And he poured
At
one out.
gunpoint.
And he poured one out for his homies.
He did pour one out for us. That son of a fuck.
He made a little girl cry. How does he feel about himself?
That's pretty good. He got some cards.
He's pretty good. I'm gonna make a lot of money off her deck. Her tears were definitely worth it. In fact, they were probably a bonus.
I look how everyone
I
was
also
like,
got
"Oh,
her
no,
number.
my deck,
Calls
my
number.
deck."
Calls number. Binder guy picks up. What's up? What's up?
They just start crank calling my dad.
Sweetie, what is it? Yeah, Dad, I need like a lot of money. Sweetie,
Honey, have you been
this is
smoking,
going how
like,
it
10
usually
packs of
goes,
cigarettes
but
a
you
day?
don't sound right.
Have you been smoking 10 packs of cigarettes a day?
Good.
Sweetie, do we
second.
have to get the surgery again?
Wait a second. My daughter says please.
Sometimes.
Like 5% of
No,
the time.
she's a perfect angel with her daddy. Everybody else, though, God help them. She doesn't know what social awareness is.
Daddy, up.
Pretty much. When it comes
How
to
are you
her
gonna kick
daddy-
his ass? You're all weaklings. Should have had a meathead. You guys should have just had somebody to dump all their 9 points into strength and have zeros in the other two active stats.
Yeah, I don't know why Anthony did. I mean, that's what he usually does.
I want to try and break the fucking mold.
You picked the
A
wrong
little.
game to do it.
A little
Wait.
bit.
We
No,
took
under
this to a
normal
negative
circumstances,
two.
I probably would have tried to steal the gun and then shot someone. But
Cody, what are you talking about, Cody? Just go negative in dexterity of 42, then have a god. What's the max you could have?
That would be 12.
Yeah, have a 12.
There you go, man.
yeah, well, too
You would have
late.
literally
Just got
literally had a character that looked like freaking the Tarzan guy
That's
from
right.
GX, but that's fine.
Fuck it. I went.
So-
I choose my own path.
Like, give us your cards. No.
No.
They shoot you, the bullet bounces off your pegs.
It goes-
No, give us
like-
your cards. No. Throws a card and impales into their skull.
I poofed home to watch 5-second massive pecs.
Give
Those are
us,
some massive pecs.
They are.
Cody.
Yeah.
It's like, give us your cards.
You just literally pick up the gun and eat it.
You pick up binder guy, his binder guy hands over his binder.
Now,
That's
jump
right,
up.
binder guy.
It's
My
like,
boat
all right,
now."
good. Now give us your boat. Tosses him off.
Said Deckard, make our drinks.
Now the binder guy gives him.
Bye.
Binder
And
guy
then, he,
gives his
then he
po-
says, roll your fortitude. He roofied your drink. Damn it, that's a -3. You pass out on the spot.
Hey, the Rufus can't get through my system, man. It's all muscle.
At that point,
Don't
I'll just,
they
like,
go
roll
through
up
your
an
system a
orc.
lot easier because the blood's pumping a lot better?
No.
Like,
It's so
you
weak
take-
to go through. My
My
blood cells.
my blood cells are beating the shit out of the roofies.
You just see like
No.
blood cells with
I see
also
blood.
giant pecs.
Levy, that literally hurt me.
The blood cells.
If
are
you
just
deflect a
multiple
bullet with your
blood cells.
pecs, is it a depection?
So, okay.
Levy, that literally hurts.
Are we still streaming this shit?
Oh yeah, we're still on the stream.
Yeah,
For a couple
so
more
that's how
minutes.
it talks.
God damn. Anyway,
I should have made Alexander Armstrong.
Thank
Really
you,
fixed
Levy. I love it when you hurt me like this.
But he's actually 15 years old.
Oh, thank you. You even made it a bear pun. Thank you.
Ow, why are you breaking my arms?
Because we need a sacrifice.
Oh, Underworld Gaming. It's not unfortunate. We're loving every second of this.
Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Were we sacrificing? I turned away.
I think a lot of things.
Oh, okay.
Last time
still
I looked,
everything
last
that
time
we
I
were
looked, there was a lot of. Yep, there's still a lot of things there.
All right, let's add to the sacrifice.
The
Sacrifice the
sun.
sun and moon.
we must throw the sun into the volcano.
Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Praise this, motherfuckers.
Emerald, I'm ready to be sacrificed. You're already dead, man. We can't sacrifice something that's already dead.
You already been sacrificed to the great whale.
Nobody
You were
wants a
sacrificed to the
carcass.
sea god. When you
You were
fell off the
sacrificed to
fucking
the
ship and
Atlantean
died.
deck.
Fucking Atlantean deck.
Fuck you, I have an Atlantean deck. I love it. It's awful.
If
because
you
I don't
had
have any
max
good
strength,
cards
you
for
could
it.
defy the gods with your pecs, says Formalhot.
Isn't that what Kratos did?
I mean, he did that with his rage instead of his pecs.
I mean, the pecs helped.
They did.
Name is Tobias Kratos.
Tobias just kills Mount Olympus. Then the fucking
Wait,
song
you
starts
guys-
playing.
Underworld, we're awful at listening.
Why do you think I have the crowbar?
That's why he has Mr. Crowbar.
Get to shove it up someone's butt.
This is the crowbar will
See,
shatter
you guys
Olympus.
had a good time on the boat, right?
It was
Fuck
a great
you.
time until they pulled out the guns.
You
That's
guys
usually
knew
how
you
most
guys
times
knew
go.
you were gonna get mugged though.
Yeah, we
Is
did
it-
know, but the stream didn't need to know that. Now you
I
ruined
know.
the surprise.
I know, but our characters didn't know that.
It was a great time until Tess jumped into the water and he had to jump in after. He thought he was gonna be dry. It's like,
Like,
"Get
I
my
lost my
fucking damn.
She's like, I can't lose my cards. Jump, lost her cards anyway. Turns out wasn't even her deck.
You did it.
You made such great sacrifices.
But
for something
she
else.
kept Magician Circle.
It's okay, you have Magician Circle, you fucking shit show. I love all the fan art so far.
It's beautiful.
great.
Yeah, hot. That they've been hilarious.
God fucking
Yeah.
damn it. She just
I
makes
still
him
can't
so
get over
fast.
the one where he was upside down.
And it's just like the photo, my face photoshopped on like a torso.
My favorite is the hashtag PTSD.
I just love the rub out.
You want to know what the best one is that you should love? Is the one where it's just you looking at the crowbar and then it's like, time to shove this up my ass.
I just love my ass.
Yeah, it comes out so fast.
So why did she get a new deck if her original deck was fine? Because they were offering it, Emerald.
Free stuff. Besides, these are
shit.
more bad mages she can shuffle into her main deck.
Other deck
Besides,
was too small.
besides, she doesn't know where her other deck is, Emerald.
Probably at the card shop. Or with her brother on the mugger's yacht.
Well, I'm gonna head off, guys.
I'm pretty sure
So-
the brothers. The
Well, we are going to be.
maintenance
It
was
is now.
fun.
It is now 10:10, so we are actually going to be ending the stream here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first stream. We're gonna be coming back to it next week. Things are gonna be even wackier when we actually start dueling, guys. It'll be good.
That'd be great.
You guys can be the ones who aren't dueling can be like Tristan and Taya and just stand in the background and going friendship, 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 friendship.
No, it's me being, you can
Money,
do it.
money, money, money.
It's like, I'm right on the sideline. You can do it. How much? Where do I go to put all my money against it?
I believe in you. Bet everything
And-
against him. Do
Anthony.
it, man.
Everything on Neptune.
Anthony, it's
What?
just your character posing while it does the Freddy theme from Commodity High.
But no, we are gonna be ending things off here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We all enjoyed ourselves, and if you guys want to talk to us on a more semi-regular basis, get onto the Discord server. That's where we are most of the time. We're on there a lot of times. You can also see some art streams by Squeaky every now and then as well. Although she's not gonna have them for the next couple of days. Tomorrow I'll be coming back to my regular streaming schedule. So around 5 o'clock I'll be doing some more Persona 5. It's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be pretty. We're at a point and I want to fucking kill somebody. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. But until next time, guys. Does anybody have anything else to say before we head off?
I'm not on Discord all the time because I hate people.
Squilliam, get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
See you next week. I love you all. Bye bye.
Fucking kill.
Later days, guys.
Later.